on. All right. Oh, do you want to do the intro for the YouTube today?
I'm shy.
You're shy. You're a pussy. All right. Hey, man, welcome.
I'm just a boy.
Hey, man, welcome back to another episode of Gotta Hate a Podcast. I'm your host, Shmeem. To my left, Jack's not here. To my right, we got Brother Kane. And to the farthest right, we have Brother Zeke. Today, we got a lot to talk about. Not enough time. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification, know when we upload next. Ding. Ding. Ooh, there, he's on it. He's fucking on it. You're not. Speed up, bro. And then join the Discord, top link in the description. If you want a handcrafted, tufted rug with love and perfection, check out this guy, Brother Kane. IG at Canela Rug.
Should we move that? Oh, you know what I should do? I should
post
I forgot to post the pictures for the rug that I finished.
You finished?
I finished.
Oh, he finished the rug!
I sent home 3 free rugs.
I will, because you're fucking lagging, bro.
Yeah.
He deserves it at this point.
That's why I fucking sent them. Look how clean that shit looks.
That shit looks clean as fuck.
Look how clean
that shit looks clean as fuck. No bullshit, no glaze, bro. That shit actually looks cold.
That actually.
I'll pop a picture up right here. Cold, huh? Cold. And then I'll put it on.
Work to do. Move it around.
I'll put it on the IG Instagram or on the GHM IG as well if you want to check it out. With that being said, let's get into it, bro. There's too much talking. We're doing too much talking, man. Let's get into it. First topic of the day. Allegedly, there are multiple reports saying that there are transfers from Toei Animation, the people that made Dragon Ball and One Piece, over to Ufotable, the people that are making Demon Slayer, the new Demon Slayer movie. Talking about they're gonna help them make the new Demon Slayer movie. And you know who's part of that Toei squad? You know?
The Impact Frames guy?
The Impact Frames guy. The Impact Frames guy. Vincent Chancellor.
Oh, Vincent. Yeah.
Vincent Chancellor. The same guy that worked on the Zoro versus King fight. All that. This is rumors. This is not confirmed or anything.
Demon Slayer with Impact Frames?
That shit would be nuts. That shit would be nuts. So, I think this new Demon Slayer movie is in good hands if it is true. If not, I still think it's in good hands.
Movie?
It's a movie, no?
Oh, if it's a movie, it's grits.
It's 3 movies, actually. It's a 3-part.
3 movies. It's two recaps. And then 1/4 of an episode.
And then the final battle. Yeah, battle. But yeah, I mean, money grab of death, but I ain't mad at it because, Demon Slayer, I'm still going to go see it regardless. So they already know. Demon Slayer is one of the biggest new gen animes of all time. So if they know people are going to go pay for it and watch it. But it's not true. Is that confirmed? Is that confirmed that it's not true? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you were Toei Animation. My fault. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you was Ufotable. But he's a leak. He's a leak? He's a leaker? But yeah, I don't know if it's true. If it is though, that's some cool shit. I'm not gonna lie to you because Toei Animation has been going crazy with One Piece and they're taking a break right now too. So honestly, the timeline adds up. No bullshit. But yeah, so if that's true, man, I think the Demon Slayer movie is gonna be fire as fuck. All right, there is a new Batman Beyond Arkham game that is coming out.
That's me.
Yes, Batman Beyond Arkham game that is coming out. And it's in the works. Not much is released on it, but I do want to bring up the fact that there has been multiple Batman games, multiple like Justice League games, multiple Spider-Man games, multiple different superhero games, right? Why the hell is there no Flash game? That's what I need to know.
Okay.
I need a Flash game.
In all honesty?
I need a Flash game. There's a Flash TV show, but no game.
But in all honesty?
Yeah.
How would because realistically, he's OP as fuck.
Valid.
Realistically, he should not be having as much trouble with most of the people he fights.
100%.
How do you make a character like that into a video game?
They did it in a TV show. They can do it in a game.
No, but the TV show flopped after like the 3rd season.
Oh, that's 3 seasons of bangers. That's a pretty good record.
No, but again, we're talking about like it was like peak and then like the worst.
What did you expect? You know, it's on CW, it's a TV show. After a while, the budget runs out and people stop watching. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for what they had, they fucking killed it.
But like he's not. How would you even fight with the Flash?
That'd be kind of.
You know Franklin's ability. You know GTA 5.
Okay.
How Franklin in the car he can slow down. He can slow shit down, maneuver, and then speed back up again. I think that'd be pretty fire.
You would need like a cast of villains that are as fast as the Flash.
Reverse Flash.
Zoom.
All
right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah, okay, but again, their fights consist of racing.
Right.
And
True.
then, right? Like, I don't know.
You time trial. What's up? You and me.
That whole game
We
is a time
race.
trial.
Yeah, I'm just saying, throwing ideas out
It'd
there.
be hard.
Throwing
It'd be
ideas.
hard.
It definitely would be hard. But I think if they could do a TV show, I think they could do a game, right? Plus, it doesn't have to be like a whole, open world game. It can be a mission-based game where you're doing these specific missions and following a set storyline, like they usually do for like the Batman games and the, the Justice League games and shit.
Honestly, I just don't think it sounds like an entertaining game.
I think it
Like
does.
the mechanics behind it.
Yeah. You don't. Do you know there were mods specifically for Flash in GTA 5?
Okay.
They made mods for you to just zoom around the fucking city.
Yeah, it's
That's
fun.
cold.
It's fun because it's GTA.
Come on, son. No, it's fun because you're fast as fuck and you're zooming everywhere.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah. So if it was an open world game and it had those kind of mechanics, that'd be cold, bro. That'd be cold, bro.
It'd be dope. It would, but like
Yeah.
I don't know.
It sounds hard. It sounds hard to do, but I think it's doable.
The character's either too strong, or like you're just going around just hitting everybody, and like that's
They did it with the CW show. The CW show, that motherfucker. You know how each season went with the CW show? It went.
They gotta they had to be creative.
It went. No.
We need a scientific way to explain how to beat
It was the same formula every single time. You know what it was?
Get faster.
It was.
No, he's like,
it
"Run,
was.
Barry,
I'm not.
run,
it
run."
was-
How do we beat him?
Run. It was. I'm not fast enough. Someone's faster. I get faster. I win.
No, but the thing
Every single season. That's what it was.
Yeah, but it is repetitive. That's why the show ended up how it did.
And then what do you mean? No, that's the first 3 seasons was the same concept, same formula,
Yeah,
but it was still
the
fire.
same formula, but the storyline was different because you had
They
reverse
could do that
flash,
with
made
the
it
game.
interesting, right?
They
But they're
could
like,
do that with
okay,
the
we
game.
used up all our good characters.
Valid.
Now the fuck, what are we gonna do?
Valid.
Right?
That is true. But that's more of a Flash and his villains type of thing and less of a mechanics type of thing. You know what I'm saying? If they can get the mechanics down, the storyline is pretty free. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's pretty chilling.
Static Shock seems like
Static Shock hasn't been heard of in years,
now,
bro.
hear me out though.
I'm hearing.
He's in the hood, right? He's in the hood, and then there's a lot of other like hood members
Right.
that have superpowers.
Some thugs,
Some
yeah.
thugs.
Yeah.
And then he'll be like throwing
Yeah.
around like his like electric or magnified or whatever.
Yeah.
Like anything metal and stuff,
Right.
right? Throwing his little
Yeah.
thing. You can fly in the air.
Okay.
Zoom around.
Okay.
Jump. Or
I don't think his name sells like that though, compared to the Flash. in
Well,
my
the
opinion.
Flash is a big name, but it's not a big game.
Ooh,
shit, right.
What's up?
No, I was gonna say they should have done something like, or I don't know if they did. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
like, I think it was called like Ultimate Alliance, where it's like you could pick like 4 characters in Marvel and kind of go and fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could switch to characters that you want to be. But
Yeah.
You said Marvel Alliance?
I think it was.
Yeah.
or
Ultimate Alliance. I think
was
it
it
was.
like Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yeah,
It was a whole Marvel kind of
Oh,
thing.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Captain America.
It was like on
Yeah.
the PS2, PSP.
PS3, right?
I think it was. I did it on
And
Xbox.
PS4?
I think I did. Or no, PS3. I think I did it.
I
on.
remember it on PSP. That's for sure.
They probably had
handheld.
multiple
But
versions
still,
of the
dude,
game
that
for
shit-
real.
But then I was thinking
Right.
they should have done that with like DC.
Valid.
They could have
Valid.
Flash in there, but
They
I
kind of
feel
did
like
that with
I feel like they have like more of like a Mortal Kombat
like Suicide
type
Squad.
of.
Oh, they did. They did.
You know what I mean?
Injustice.
True. Yeah. Injustice
game, free
game.
world. Crazy.
That would be nuts.
Sick, bro.
Crazy,
That would be
dude.
nuts.
Give
That
it
would
like
be
a
nuts.
Arkham Knight, like a Gotham, like the cities. You
Yeah.
can go to different cities, and the different cities have little Easter eggs and like
Mhm.
villains hiding out.
That's
tryna-
pretty sick.
You know,
That's
like
pretty sick.
Oh, you could
Get
go to
him on your
like
team or
Arrow
something.
or like what's
Dude.
his name, Green Arrow.
Green
And then you
Arrow.
go to Flash. You could go. Oh,
That
that'd be
is
sick.
true.
you need to like find like materials in order to craft like, let's say get kryptonite or certain weapons, or get enough resources to make the little green pills that makes you being able to fight Superman. or-
yeah, okay.
I don't know. They could do a lot.
They could do a lot.
Injustice,
Hey,
free world,
DC.
open world.
Listen up, write it down, bro. There's free ideas here, bro. A Flash, Injustice, any type of game, you guys. Because I love Batman, and you know I'm never tired of seeing Batman games, but I want some more superheroes, bro.
Yeah.
I need Superman.
Diverse.
I need Flash. I need
All right, Superman gameplay could actually
Superman
go pretty hard.
gameplay could go
Because
hard.
they do have big hitters.
Hitters,
that, like, and you're
Doomsday?
actually boxing.
Yes,
you can
bro.
freeze. You
Black
can,
Adam.
Black Adam, Doomsday. You got
Yeah.
Apocalypse. You got hella dudes. You
No,
feel
he
me?
got some good.
He
villains.
got some
solid
good villains. So
Lobo. Ooh,
Lobo.
That'd be an interesting fight.
So there's hella Superman villains. You know, there's a lot of the DC characters that they could really make games out of.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, Flash being one of them, bro. Just get the mechanics down. You're straight, bro. You're straight.
I heard Gotham Knights wasn't too crazy.
I heard it was good for the first part, and then after a while, it kind of just got stale. That's what I heard, at least. I'm not sure, but let's see what you guys are saying for real. I went to My Hero open world game to make your own hero. That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. However,
there's an open world My Hero.
He said I want.
Yeah.
However, the anime games they're usually just arena fighters for the most part.
Yeah, I think when it comes to anime games, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the production studios behind them, but they follow very similar formulas. I've never seen like a very
original.
Yeah, original. Like,
Facts.
oh, we're gonna do like an RPG kind of thing.
Facts.
I mean, I recently heard of like a Dragon Ball ish game. It's called like Sand or
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, like
Sparking Zero.
No, it's not the Dragon Ball game. It's like same creators.
Yeah.
But it's like something with sand and like.
Oh, is it the manga? You're talking about the manga, right?
Yeah, but it's a game too. They just
It's
made it
a
into
game?
a game. The main character is like they're in the desert. They're trying to get water.
I think that was Toriyama's first manga.
Yeah, some shit like that.
That's
right?
crazy.
But
Okay, I didn't know it was a game. That's
that
fire.
game, I believe, is open world. You can kind of move around, which is pretty cool. But like, it's like no one's ever heard.
Valid. No one really gonna buy it for real. Okay,
I mean, Avatar is coming out with the open world, right?
Yes, that's gonna be fire. That's gonna be cool.
They did One Piece too. They did One Piece.
Oh,
world.
that one was shite though. I ain't gonna lie.
That sucks though, because good idea, a bad execution.
Way terrible execution.
Was it Odyssey?
Yeah, One Piece Odyssey. Yeah. Isn't there a movie for Chainsaw Man coming out as well? I love the first season. Yes, it's called Rize, right? Chainsaw Man Rize, some shit like Rize, some shit like that.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the next arc in the Chainsaw Man
should be fire though
series. Yeah.
I like Chainsaw Man. I fuck with Chainsaw Man.
I do like Chainsaw Man. It's like, hi.
Damn, he got lost. He got lost in the crazy. Like, yeah, me too.
Hi. What is your favorite black anime character?
It was so hard for him to not say Echo.
That's
Miles Morales.
That's why I was bringing up because I read that comment.
If it's any animation, low key,
Miles Morales.
I think it'll be Echo, bro.
Echo,
bro. Echo has just
anime
aura.
Anime.
Like no, he's like one of the coolest niggas I've ever seen. No. But like real quick though, like
shout him out.
I need to shout him out. I need to shout him out. Echo's one of the coolest characters I've ever seen. Since the time skip, he's just been on cool shit, cool time, and every time we see him, he's just cool.
His time skip was dope from how he went to what he looked like.
When he captured Vi in Caitlyn, right? Mm-hmm. Caitlyn is like, "Oh, no, where's Vi?" Woo, and then he pulls up on some like, "Don't worry about it, sweetheart." You feel me? Like he's just cool as shit for no reason, bro.
About it, sweetheart.
It's that splat. Just that splat. So, he's cool as shit. But anime character, damn, what is?
There's I was thinking
Onyankopo.
I like
his name.
Onyankopo. I like Yoroichi. She's cool as shit. I like her more than I like Killer B.
She's dope.
So I think I'll probably go with Yoroichi.
I was thinking the guy. I forget his name, but he's the guy from Fire Force. He's one of the
Ogun.
Ogun? No, not Ogun. He's one of the pillars
evangelists. He's one of the evangelists.
Yeah. He has
what's his fucking name?
The blindfold on, and he has the cross on it.
Dude, I forgot his name.
He's pretty sick. I like him. I like the girl from Hunter with the.
I know.
Killer was like
her
first.
name?
It starts with Canary. It starts with
dope.
Canary. Yeah.
Who else?
I forgot that
if
Fire
Brooke
Force
counts,
nigga's name.
Brooke.
I count Brooke. You light skinned brother.
He said
Jinbei. Loki. I count Jinbei. I think Jinbei black.
I would say the Raikage.
A.
The Raikage.
A.
Oh.
Or with the one that's
A.
The one that's a lot, or the previous one with the finger.
With B, right?
Oh,
the double area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay, that one was cool. I fuck with him.
Charon.
Charon. Oh, cool as shit. Yeah. Oh, what does he say? He says something, bro. He yells something. I forgot what he yells, but every time he steps, he yells it, and he's just cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well,
Dude, someone said I want a blue lock soccer game, but the aspect of 2K. NBA 2K.
Yo, whoa, that's a good. Actually, no, they have FIFA. What am I talking about? I was like, why is there a game like that? But it's fucking FIFA.
No, but that'd be sick because you can do like little powers.
But yeah, blue light with like the concept of blue light powers.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn. I can't really think of too many. Not gonna lie.
I
mean, there's a lot of cool looking ones from Bleach, but I don't know Bleach.
I was about to say Mr. Popo.
Dragon Ball. Crazy.
Yo, that nigga Popo, bro. Holy blackface is crazy. But Piccolo, I count Piccolo. Piccolo's black. He's a brother.
I'm gonna go Charon though.
There are a lot of
Charon, whatever his name is.
not a lot, but like there's a good amount of Bleach characters that are black. Cool as shit. The one that's I think Tosin, the one that looks blind, in Bleach.
Oh yeah.
With the braids, I think. Cool as shit. He's just a cool character. His character
You
is
said
on
looks
fire.
blind? Isn't he blind?
I don't know if he is actually
Oh,
blind.
man.
He is blind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait,
well.
is Scar from Full Metal?
Oh, that's a good
Fire,
one.
bro.
I'm not sure if
I wouldn't say black.
Yeah.
Probably like
But minority.
indigenous. But yeah, he's minority.
Yeah.
He's a minority. I count him.
That was good.
count him. Right. The topic is your favorite black characters. Dang ass, who are your favorite black characters? Honestly, off the top of my head, there's not many I could think of. It's on the spot. You feel me?
Well, anime characters is a little harder, but like
Anime characters are
in
is pretty hard.
general, they said Rock Lee.
Wait,
I thought they said Rock Lee for a second.
Yeah, I thought he said Rock Lee.
I don't know.
I probably if we're talking any animation, bro, Echo's up there, bro. I ain't even gonna
Echo,
bullshit
yeah.
you, bro. Echo is him. But we can keep it pushing. We got a lot to talk about today. All right, Fire Force season 3 finally announced.
Ooh,
Finally
fire.
announced. It returns in April 2025. So right around the corner, honestly, in a few months. And then the second half, so the second core, you could call it, airs in January 2026. So they're gonna do they're gonna do like a Bleach situation where they drop the first half and then a few months later they drop the second half. So I don't know what it's gonna entail. I feel like, is it the last season or no?
No, I don't.
There's a few seasons left, no?
There might be two more.
One or two more?
The upcoming one and one after that one.
Yeah.
Depending on how they do it.
Yeah.
'Cause the last thing we seen from the anime was what?
Training arc. Arthur and Shinra.
Yeah,
With
then we have like
Benimaru.
a little bit more.
Good
to
chunk.
go.
Okay,
Yeah.
good chunk. I think they're gonna start getting into the Adola burst in the actually the nitty gritties and shit. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think the Adola burst and pillars are
Mhm.
next,
mhm.
and then the very last part is more like a war.
Okay.
war kind of thing.
Okay. I'm finally excited for that. I feel like it's been hella fun. How many years has it fucking been since season 2 came out?
Damn, I don't fucking.
A minute, huh?
Oh no, it's been a while.
It feels like it's been a while.
It feels like it's been a goddamn minute. So, finally we can get some Fire Force back.
2021.
Also, I'm not sure if it's been announced, but I think Black Clover is also returning soon as well. That's gonna be fire as fuck. It left off on a cliffhanger of death.
Black Clover?
Black Clover.
2020 for Fire Force.
2020 for Fire Force. It's been 5 years.
About
That's
It's gonna hit 5
crazy.
years,
It's
that's
gonna hit
wild.
5 years. That's nuts. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that at all. No excuse. But Black Clover also, I think, I'm not sure if it got announced or not, but I think it's also gonna come back soon. I don't think there's been any trailers or anything, but I think there's been rumors or talks about Fire Force coming back. Okay, have you guys seen the new Highground and Hunter collaboration?
Wait, what?
Highground.
Highground. Do you know who Highground is? Highground is like the luxury keyboard brand that does like hella anime collabs and shit like that. So they dropped a Hunter collaboration.
I think I saw you posted a Killua.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they dropped the Hunter collaboration, and now they started doing mouses. They used to just do keyboards exclusively. Now they also do mouses. So
That's hard. The combo would go crazy.
dude, you
Do they
guys
have
can
Phaeton?
scroll. I don't think they
Phaeton would go
do.
crazy.
Phaeton would actually go nuts. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you guys can scroll through those. They have
that's sick.
Gon. They got Killua, Hisoka. Who else they got?
Oh, that's sick.
They got
Oh, is
Leorio.
that the yo-yo?
Oh, they got Kurapika.
Oh,
that,
they're
was,
gonna check.
that was the yo-yo.
Fuck with Hisoka's is
Who
cool
else they
with the
got?
black. Sorry, we didn't.
Gon,
Kurapika?
Killua, Kurapika,
Oh,
Hisoka.
is that actual gold? Oh, I think I've seen that. I've seen this brand. They
Brand.
put the little gold.
Yeah,
thing
on the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I remember it now.
So they dropped they're dropping a Hunter collaboration. Honestly,
That's low-key crazy how like Leorio gets kind of thrown to the side.
I mean, to be fair, he really wasn't in the show for that
The only
much.
time he was significant is when he socked
Jing?
Jing.
Yeah.
That's hard. Oh, dude, the Itachi mouse goes crazy.
Oh, yes, they also did a Naruto collaboration as well recently.
Oh, those are fire.
All right, that's enough, buddy. Hey, that's enough.
Is that One Piece?
Oh, they did. Oh, they also did. They also did a One Piece collaboration as well. With Zoro. The Zoro keyboard looks tough. Luffy keyboard looks tough. Luffy mouse as well looks tough. So they do a lot of collaborations with anime and shit, and their stuff is low-key kind of expensive, but if you can afford it, it's honestly a good centerpiece to have. It's almost to a point where it's like a luxury kind of like how people buy Funko Pops. It's kind of like you low-key get all the drops and shit, and then you just kind of display them as an art piece, which is pretty cool. I think it's a cool kind of culture that they created, if you can afford it, of course. But that's just me.
Is that real gold on the back?
I don't think so, but it could be. I don't know. But in the Switches actually feel like really like nice. It feels premium quality. I'm not gonna lie. But that is the Hunter collaboration.
Oh, dude, I saw a Hunter Reebok collaboration and the Killua ones, dude.
Oh,
were fire.
Hunter Reebok?
I'm not sure if it's the same Reebok one, but I wanted those and I wanted the Netzeros. The Netzeros, they look like little like kind of like old man slippers, but they're like
I think I
old
might have
man
saw that.
slippers.
They're cold. They look cold.
No, but yeah, I was gonna say, dude, those Killua ones look like pretty freaking fire. So
Yeah.
Hunter.
Okay.
Dude, those look clean. I wanted. They were expensive. They sold out so fast.
Oh, One Piece also. I forgot. One Piece also did a Puma collaboration.
Oh, I saw that one too.
Yes, they did a Yonko Puma collaboration, bro.
So it was like nice. Buggy.
So they did Buggy, Blackbeard, Gear 5 Luffy, and I believe Shanks.
Oh, yeah, I did see those. Yeah. Oh, that's going.
The Killua look clean.
But yeah, they also did a Puma collaboration, which is cool. And it's a Yonko one, which is fire. Right? Yeah,
Shanks
Shanks.
Dude, I think out of everyone, I think I liked his the most.
Which is weird because it's like, I feel like it's so niche. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. They made it work. They made it actually look tough as fuck. And I feel like there's an actual
there must
market.
Be a market for it.
That's what I'm saying. They got to be a market for it because this shit look cool as fuck.
Well, I was gonna say the Killua Gon ones. I think those sold out quick.
Killua Gon what?
Reebok.
Reeboks? Really?
So, yeah, and even with the Netero ones too.
That's sick.
Yeah, they sold out quick. So I'm guessing Puma.
Hey,
sell
Puma
out
goes
quicker.
crazy with their collabs, bro.
I saw a video of somebody finding them like at a Ross or something, and I was like, what
the Killua ones, the collab?
Yeah, they're like I think it was like for the girlfriend, and it was like a small size, like a small size, and they found it.
That's
like,
tough.
What are the fucking odds
of that?
Find like a sold out item?
That's a rare pull.
In your size
That's a
as
rare
well.
pull.
It's crazy.
But yeah, honestly, the Yonko ones are pretty tough. I wouldn't expect it. It came out of left field, low key to me. I'm like, nigga, Puma. They're right. Puma doing a Yonko collab. That is nuts, bro. And it actually looks pretty tough.
I like the Luffy ones and the Shanks ones.
Luffy ones and the Shanks.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Luffy ones.
White?
Yes, the Gear 5 ones, right?
I was gonna say with Luffy's Gear 5 is kind of like, dude, you have to try and mess that up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The all white is tough, dude. Wait, you're looking at it right now?
Yeah.
What is it?
So these are the Luffy ones.
Oh, dude, the Luffy and the clouds on the
symbol?
smokes and the clouds on the side with the little gold kind of pendant is fucking tough, dude. Oh my god. Oh, but yeah, shout out to Puma, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit is.
It gets me excited because it could mean like future collabs.
Yes.
Shoes, so.
Oh, dude, if they do a Hunter collab,
I'm saying because you keep talking about how Bleach their covers are hard, so it's like if Bleach came out with something,
they did an Asics collab. Bleach did an Asics.
That's
collab.
cold, bro.
Yeah.
That's actually cold.
Bleach did an Asics collab. If you guys fuck with Asics, they did a collab.
I think the first anime like shoe thing that I remember seeing was One Piece Skechers.
One Piece Skechers. Oh yes,
those are the first ones I can remember.
Back in the day, yeah. I don't expect anime collabs with shoes, but when you do, it's kind of like that's fire. Yeah. That's fire. I'm glad that they did that.
You could like pick out which ones are pretty sick.
Right?
Sometimes like they're like
Sometimes they don't hit the mark. Yeah, sometimes they don't hit the mark, but sometimes like that Puma one, I fuck with that Puma one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Natalie says that she's only ever seen us on YouTube before.
I only ever seen you on YouTube before. Honestly, we're gonna start streaming on YouTube soon. YouTube and Twitch very soon. So along with TikTok, because a lot of people like us streaming on TikTok, we'll stream on TikTok, YouTube, and I'll try to stream on Twitch as well. But that's
the only thing is trying to keep up with all the comments and all the questions. It's hard. So
God, dude, looking at 3 different comment sections is actually
so
crazy.
when you gain, you kind of lose some.
But we can keep it pushing. Let's talk about the new movie that came out called Look Back.
Ooh, I like that one.
Let's talk about Look Back. All right, Look Back is a movie created by the same creator of Chainsaw Man, Tatsuki Fujimoto. I'll tell you a brief synopsis. I'm gonna try not to give too much away, but it's a short 50-minute movie, so I'll try my best. So
run through it.
Look Back follows Fujino, a 3rd grade girl who draws manga for her school newspaper. Right. One day, a teacher asks her to let another student by the name of Kiyomoto to take one of her manga slots, right? Because she has multiple manga slots in the newspaper. He's like, let her have one of these and draw something for the school newspaper. She says, okay, whatever, right? She confidently agrees. And she's confident in her own talent, right? Arrogantly, she says, what can a shut-in do? You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot of work to really be good at drawing, right? The next week goes on, and in the newspaper, she sees her drawings and Kiyomoto's drawings side by side. Her drawings, everybody has been praising her all her life for her drawing. All the adults have been like, oh my God, you draw really good, for your age, wooty wooty woo. And then you see Kiyomoto's drawings. Hers is kind of like cartoonish. Kiyomoto's is straight realistic realism. She draws scenery. She draws classrooms. She draws buildings in depth. She sees it, right? And then she hears out the side of her ear, right? One of her students, he says, damn, seeing hers and Kiyomoto's together, that shit kind of mid. I'm like, damn. Yeah, so he says that straight up while he's sitting next to her. He's like, I'm just being honest, right? After that,
if the shoe fits.
After that, she takes it personally. For the next 3 years, she starts drawing nonstop.
3 years.
Villain arc, bro.
3 years nonstop. She's just drawing and drawing and drawing, right? Then she's finally about to graduate middle school. And then her friend comes up to her and she's like, yo, you never hang out with us? What are you doing? Woo, woo, woo. Because she's been so locked into drawing, right? Even after all those 3 years of drawing, she looks at the newspaper once again, back to back, that same school year again. She's still not hitting the mark. And then she finally says, you know what?
Is it her mentally or?
No. Her shit compared to Kiyomoto's, buns, bro. Buns. So she finally, no offense, right? But she finally goes and says, I give up. She got it, bro. She got it. She wins, bro. You know what I said? She wins. So she gives up on drawing and then just lives her life normally. As she's graduating school, the same teacher that asked her to give up a slot asked her to take her diploma to her house, right? Because Kiyomoto's a shut-in. She never leaves her house, but she still goes to school somewhat. He asked Fujino, can you take her diploma to her, right? And then she goes, I guess. Fujino is asked to take Kiyomoto's diploma to her. She goes to her house, takes it to her, and then she finally sees Kiyomoto for the first time, and they've been going to school together her whole life. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to go into depth how the interaction was. It'll surprise you. And then the story snowballs into something that you wouldn't even expect. It's a 50-minute movie, very short, very good, very emotional. It hits the heartstrings and it'll make a grown man cry. So if you want to watch it, I would recommend you watch it. Same creator as Chainsaw Man. And honestly,
he hit that one.
Gut-wrenching. Yeah, he hit that one. If Chainsaw Man don't hit the mark for you, this will. More of a slice of life anime, more of a drama. You know what I'm saying? And it really hits the heartstrings. So
that was really good. I liked it a lot.
Check it out. What y'all know about Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic? Brother, what do I know about Magi?
I made it.
Crazy work, bro. Magi's my top 10 anime all time, bro. Underrated. One of my most underrated animes. Everybody knows that. Look at the clips. There's this clip folder on TikTok called, I think, Anime Recommendations. I got Magi in there. So we made a whole clip on it. So check that out. Okay, let's talk about the episode 7 of DanDaDan. DanDaDan has been going crazy. Episode 7 has been getting headlines everywhere. The ratings have been through the roof. I think it's like a 9.8, 9.7, 9.9, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? On IMDb. So, honestly, the episode was great. The episode was fire. The backstory, honestly, it made me care about a random character's backstory, like a from left field backstory. It was good. It was heart wrenching. It came out of left field in the middle of the season. which really threw me off. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it was one of the best episodes, honestly, if not the best episode of the whole show.
I would say it's the best episode as well.
So, the spoiler alert, the sadness of that story, it made me think like, yo, they can really go places with this show, but they continue to just make it so goofy and so like lighthearted, and I'm like, damn, I kind of fucked with that episode, but you kind of just took me out of the atmosphere, you know?
Because I know it's in the manga,
yeah.
But for me, it's like it just goes to show like they can if they want.
Yeah, if they want to. They really just did that to flex.
Like yeah, we can do it. You know, but we're lighthearted. We just like to mess around.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good.
It was a terrific episode. However, I do want to say the show, you motherfuckers lied. You motherfuckers lied. You guys said that episode 1 was the only weird episode, right?
Bro. Hey, when I honestly checked again to watch what I was watching, because that first episode right out the bat made me question a lot of what people were calling good.
Oh God, I was like, bro, yes, the show is good. Like the concept is goated, right? The concept is cool, but like it's a lot of weird shit going on, bro. And you motherfuckers is like, nah, it was only episode 1, bro. Damn near every other episode, they're either naked or like on the verge of getting naked. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, what do we talk about?
Think about it. It's, you know, like the main character, he's like,
and the whole concept is looking for his balls, bro. Like, what did I expect? Huh? They got me. They got me good.
They make it work, though.
They do make it work, but it's like, it gets weird. It gets weird to a point where you don't need to be naked this many times in one season.
I don't know if the right terminology is they make it work.
Yeah, don't.
Because anytime it pops up, I'm like, okay, bro, like.
They make the concept work, but then they spin it into like some weird shit, bro. And I'm like, all right, it's too much.
Regardless of it being like ecchi, majority of the time, I think the show's still good.
Yeah, regardless of the 90% parts where it's
it's not even. But I think the one episode that was like a little too much was one of the more recent episodes.
Episode 10
with the water. They're in the water.
Yes, dude. Episode 10 literally had a warning. Talk about some 18 and up only for this episode. I'm like, brother, what's going on, brother?
You watch this season, you're like, I'm skipping this.
This is the only episode where it did that. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if I want to watch this episode. I don't know. And I did, and I regretted it.
Yeah, that was the only one for me. I was like,
it was much.
I was like, they're doing this on purpose.
On purpose now.
Like, y'all motherfuckers write this and like draw it and then you know, like talk about
like, if it stopped on episode 1, right? And if it was just an episode 1 thing, I'm like, okay, I can handle that. But it's literally just a reoccurring theme of them just getting naked and then running away and then them dealing with something and then getting naked.
I don't think they get naked that often.
Bro, they do, bro.
I think it was just like the episode 7 where it's like, okay, that was a lot. That was just a lot for one episode.
They get naked a lot. They literally talked to Granny Seiko about getting new school uniforms. She's like, another new school uniform?
Okay, no.
I was like, all right, man.
Okay. Turbo Granny? Like, bro, that's like right out the gate, bro. She wants his...
Yeah, that's the whole concept of the show.
The episode where they fight the acrobat lady.
Yeah.
She doesn't lose her uniform, but it gets messed up.
Yeah. Oh, right, but it's like she's halfway naked.
She says she needs more uniforms because they keep on getting into fights, and
they're halfway naked.
Honestly,
come on, Ted.
That is crazy.
Come on, Ted.
I can't remember it.
I can't. I'll tell you that.
The only episode I can really remember that was like, what the fuck is this?
10.
Was it 10?
10.
Was 10? I was like, all right, like this is making me a little like.
It's a little much.
Like, get on with it.
Get on with it. Yeah. The whole episode is like, all right, bro.
And the way like the writing justifies the like. Oh, like get naked because of water resistance. It's like
exactly. It's like, all right, come on, bro.
I guess
that's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Or like when homie's naked in front of like all the students and she's on top of him, and then they don't realize anybody's there. She's like talking about how hard.
Yeah, right.
Thank you so much for the floor being so hard. I was like,
granted, it's probably not our demographic, right? It's probably the demographic from the youngins. Right, so I'll give it a pass in that. It's not for me. It's not. I'm not supposed to be the one that it's tailored to. So I'll give him a pass on that. However, I need some seinens, bro. I need some seinens to get animated. When's Vagabond gonna get animated? You feel me? So I need some shit like that.
Yeah, they did a bit much for that specific episode, like all that everything, the writing, and everything.
But I do like the concept of the show, and I do like the animation and the characters are good. It's just how they execute it sometimes is just a bit much. Sometimes
Like honestly,
it's just a
would
bit much,
you
bro.
recommend it to
Fuck
like,
no.
someone that
Hell
is
no.
starting anime?
Never
That
in a
is-
million
that
years.
is crazy.
I would know.
No,
Dude, episode 1 is
people-
nuts.
Hey,
I'm not recommending that.
Oh, the episode 1.
You're nuts.
Yeah, episode 1.
I'm not recommending
Episode
that to
1 was great.
nobody.
No, but they say that this people still recommend Goblin Slayer and Goblin.
That's weird. Why would you recommend Goblin Slayer?
But that's what I'm saying. People still do, and that one was like,
Well,
1,000
niggas, if
times
you
worse.
recommend Goblin Slayer, you're an interesting individual. Yeah, you're an interesting
Facts,
individual.
facts.
I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
personally could not get
That's
past
crazy.
it. I
Yeah.
saw that shit, and I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm not.
That's a
gonna
little
watch it.
nuts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even recommend Berserk. It's a great, phenomenal story, but I would not recommend that shit. It is a little. It's a bit much. It's
No, it's too
really.
much.
It's a much. It's a much.
Even reading the manga, like there's still a lot of like bad parts. Like
Yeah.
I would still recommend it. Like
I would.
I'd be like, I suggest,
Bro,
it's really
mental.
good.
You're
a good read.
recommending mental torture, bro.
It's oh god.
that is
oh god.
crazy.
I was like, I recommend you watch
Honestly,
it. Just keep in mind, it's pretty dark.
It's
No.
a terrific story. There is a huge caution alert before I recommend Berserk. I don't think I ever will, but it's like, yo,
Berserk's
heavy
an-
themes,
it's an
bro.
aesthetic.
Heavy aesthetic is nuts.
It's a vibe.
Heavy
What?
themes, dog. Heavy themes.
If you like dark shit, it's for you.
Yeah, if you do.
If not, then don't watch. Don't read it. Don't watch it.
Yeah. But
It's too real. It's too real.
so I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think DanDaDan a little much. It's not for me, or it's not for our demographic anyway. So I ain't really tripping.
What would you rate it? What would you rate it to?
the
honestly,
episode or the show?
The
whole
show,
show.
the show, I'd probably give it like a solid, honestly, 8.5.
I was thinking 8.
Yeah,
I
I think they do a good job executing the
Yeah,
show.
I think the only thing, because like it, honestly, it's a mix between like a romance
Mhm.
and like a comedy.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah.
is. That's why I'm like, it's fine because it's
Valid.
not like there's action in it,
Yeah,
but majority of the show is the romance between
Okurun and Momo.
yeah, exactly.
Valid, yeah, that's true.
And they play on that like very often. Sometimes they OD with it.
Yes,
but it's consistent.
Yes, they do.
Sometimes
Sometimes it's sometimes it's a stretch, but yeah, they do
I give it an 8. The only thing is like
a lot. OD.
more in depth, like intricate,
To the story.
right? Like story, yeah. More to the story would
Yeah,
be.
I think it's more of a slice of life type of thing, which
Mm.
is the thing. Because I think they really the main character storylines are pretty simple. They got through it already off Ripper. Now they're just focusing on other side characters, to be
Mhm.
honest with you, and how they impact the main cast. You feel me? Which I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a cool way of telling a story. I think Momo and Okurun have a great dynamic. And I think seeing that played off of with other characters, I think that's a great way to do it.
I'm thinking what comes after like the more recent episodes is
Mhm.
when it gets really like it starts getting a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that I think what they're doing right now is gathering the main characters.
Okay.
Yeah,
Valid.
it's Okurun,
Valid.
Momo, and then it's the girl with pink hair,
Yeah.
and then it's the new guy.
Yes.
I think those are the
Four
four
main-
main characters,
Mhm.
and after these guys, they can actually get into the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. Yeah, but yeah, DanDaDan episode 7 honestly was a top tier episode, well crafted. And I would recommend I wouldn't recommend. I'm gonna be honest. I
Dude,
wouldn't
this guy's a fucking hater.
I wouldn't recommend.
Bro
doesn't
gives
matter
it an
what he
8, doesn't
recommends.
It's a
recommend
good.
it.
It's a
I know,
cool
right? That's
show.
crazy.
It's a good show, but it's just too much sometimes, bro. I wouldn't.
It's not the
like-
first thought of recommendation in your head.
It's
Yeah, it's not at all.
intro's a banger, outro's a
Intro
banger,
and outro are banger.
it's
Characters
an
are fire.
It's an enjoyable, very enjoyable show.
The execution is just a bit much for me, bro. It's just a bit much.
You're focusing too much on the edgy.
Nigga, that's the whole show.
It's not.
It is. What do you mean? That's the whole concept of the fucking show.
he's
The whole
exaggerating.
concept of him looking for his balls.
It was just like
And
are you
it's
talking about?
funny.
Okay, so
It's
so
like
all of a
Chainsaw
sudden,
Man. The main concept is
And I
this
didn't
motherfucker
like-
just wants to get laid.
and I didn't like Chainsaw Man.
but they
bro.
make it work.
but like
Go ahead.
I don't know. Like I don't know. How do you like find the goal of this guy just getting laid? Like, oh my god, I want to watch.
Yeah,
Because the thing is, like, that's his goal. That's how he rationalizes what he does and why he does it.
yeah.
But that's not what the story's about.
Okay, cool.
You know, the story's more intricate
Mhm.
in what he actually has to go through around him. Because he's very simple. He's a very dumb, simple character.
Dumb as
So
crazy.
how he rationalizes everything
Mm.
is, you know, at the end of the day, even if I hate everything,
Mm.
like, you know what? I do want to get laid, so
I
I'm gonna look
still-
for it. That's my purpose in life. Type of, it's stupid,
Yeah.
but everything around it is good.
Yeah, Denji cool and shit like that. I respect it and shit.
I think with the new movie coming out and the
Yeah.
next like seasons, it get a lot more interesting.
Valid. Let's see. Like, why are a good amount of animes weird like that so annoying? Hey, man, it's that Japan shit. I don't know, bro. You tell me.
It's a culture.
You watch anime, it says something about you.
Hell's Paradise or The God of High School? Hell's Paradise every day of the week. God of High School felt a little rushed. I don't know. It started off
God
good.
of High School was pretty sick.
It was the animation was fucking tough. The fight scenes were tough. It's just the story, like, just
the
it just
guy
felt
on the
like
rooftop with the guy.
oh my god, dude!
Cold.
I think they really had something good going there.
They
the story
did.
just, I don't know, just crumbled. It just felt like it was rushed. There just shit just came out of nowhere. I'm like, what's going on, bro?
That one did feel like take your time a little bit because it's enjoyable. It's really enjoyable. You're not letting people enjoy it well enough.
Let's see. What's your favorite romance? Mine is Fruits Baskets or Horimiya. I'm sorry. I don't really watch romance animes like that.
I was say, dude, the one I really liked that we watched was the one where there was 2 movies.
The movies?
To every you that
loved me, and to you I've loved.
Like, honestly, that was one that I sat there. I was like, dude, that is what I would sit down and watch romance.
I was just recommending it to a coworker at work. I was going like on and on and about
good.
how so good it was.
Good.
No, I want to show Mar because I was like,
She hasn't seen it?
No.
It's good.
I was gonna say that one's a good one where people are like, wow, this is what anime is. Usually I think it's like Dragon Ball and stuff like that, but it's like,
I like when romance animes have an extra concept to it. If it's just straight romance slice of life, it's kind of boring to me,
because
right?
it's kind of the same.
Exactly, but when they add sci-fi to it, oh my god, dude, sci-fi and romance might genuinely be the best combination.
No, that one was crazy.
That shit is fire, dude.
So romance is good for girls.
Yes.
Sci-fi romance is good for guys.
Guys, facts,
right?
brother.
So sci-fi romance, girls and
guys.
guys.
Ooh, the combination.
But most just romance only, like real life, no anything else going on.
Yeah.
Guys are gonna be like, I don't know. Personally, I love that shit. Regardless.
Of course. What?
Oh, you hating?
No, I'm not. I said, of course. Yeah, I mean, what do you like? What? That's, I'm not,
Why, of course? Why is it of course?
No, I'm just saying, like, oh, of course. Like, you like it. Yeah. That's fire. Huh?
You don't?
Nah. It's just not for me. But, like, yeah, you like it. You like it.
Have you guys ever seen La La Land?
No, I haven't actually.
With
what's her name? What's her name? With the red hair, right? With the I forgot her name. I forgot.
I don't know why you forgetting make me as Ryan Gosling.
And Emma Stone. Emma Stone. Yeah, Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stone. Yeah. I seen a clip. Shit looks terrific. Shit looks actually really good.
So it's like it's a musical, blah blah blah. But the musical part of it is really good. It ties into the story.
It's the story,
well.
Right?
They're like speaking to each other how they feel, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Dude, no. Have you seen it though? Dude, it's so good. It's so good, bro. No, bro. I'm telling you,
bro.
It's so good. You'll feel like you're him. You'll be like, damn. Like that shit makes me want to cry because it's relatable.
Shit.
Damn, that's what every girl says about High School Musical.
No, that is crazy. What the fuck? That is crazy. I mean, maybe it makes sense. Like
I felt that shit for real, bro.
Like, I'm not Zac Efron, bro. I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, this one, I feel like I feel like you'll be able to relate to.
How many booms?
But yeah, like sci-fi with romance, fucking romance. Terrific. Yeah, sci-fi romance, like, it's actually fire.
Your Name.
I still need to watch, bro.
It's Your Name, and then it was what's the one with the red string? I think that was Your Name. It's Silent Voice.
Silent Voice.
Have you seen Silent Voice?
No.
Silent Voice doesn't have that sci-fi part of it.
Yeah.
But it's still really good.
It's a movie, right?
Yeah.
The visuals look fucking amazing.
Silent Voice, really good. Yeah. Your Name was the one with the sci-fi, like, kind of time.
Love that shit.
Swap.
Yep.
Awesome. And then of course,
isn't there one called Suzume too, or no? Suzume? Is Suzume a romance?
I haven't seen it. I think so.
That shit is tough.
That's the one that was in for the awards, right?
Yes. Yeah. Y'all thought about doing a talk with Shonen Showdown? Love Shonen Showdown, bro. Cool dude. We did a thing with that One Piece talk. They got us all together and we did a little fun. What was it called? What was it, like a tier? Was it a
like a tier challenge?
It was like a tier. It was like a
tier list.
Tier list kind of game
One Piece
thing.
Characters.
Yeah, One Piece characters, and you get to choose build your team against another crew and shit like that. It was fire. Check out Shonen Showdown and that One Piece talk, bro. Cool peoples, bro. Cool peoples. Let me join now. No, nigga. Like, damn, bro.
Damn, bro, we're Scorpio for real.
Lord, no, I cut that shit out once it gets weird for me. I respect it.
Let me join, dude.
I'm not a romance person, but Nana is something I'd always recommend. Nana, I hear, is amazing.
I've heard a bit about it, but I've never seen it.
I hear is amazing. But okay, let's get into the Avatar, The Last Airbender leaks. Okay, so there's been a lot of leaks. So
if you want to leave,
nothing has been confirmed as of yet. So these are just leaks, right? But the next Avatar series has been kind of leaked and talked about online. So nothing is confirmed. There's going to be 2 avatars, right? And they're twins. Yeah. Jeez. One being a what's the word? Amputee. Good fucking word. Nice. Okay. One being an amputee, right? And the other being, chilling. What? Is it not crippled?
No, his comment. No, it's not crippled. Not crippled.
My bad. I don't know. I didn't know. My fault. But
let me take that back.
One being an amputee.
He said, "I apologize for him."
My bad, guys. My bad. But it's Avatar. It's 2 avatars, so they're both avatars. One is an amputee, and the other one is a just normal, but she is taken up by the White Lotus. Okay. Yeah. The amputee is kind of left in poverty, and then the other one is taken up by the White Lotus and trained to be the next Avatar.
White Lotus is crazy.
Yeah.
Too, bro.
So.
The White Lotus leaving, that's fucked up.
So I don't know if they knew she was the Avatar, if they didn't. Kind of like a whole Kyoshi situation. When Kyoshi was a kid, they thought someone else was the Avatar, not actually Kyoshi. You feel me? So,
I mean, she can only bend all 4 elements, but whatever.
But so can the other one.
Wait, when?
The 2 twins. They
both. No, I'm saying for like Kyoshi's case.
Oh, okay. Kyoshi.
Like how do you if you can see 2 people bending multiple elements?
I think it was because one of them, I don't think they knew, because they don't know how to bend all the elements yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I think it was more of this guy's gifted. He seems like he's the next Avatar, and the next Avatar is said to be here. So it's
you think
type of thing.
No, keep going. Sorry.
But in the events of the next series take place after the Legend of Korra, where Korra allegedly blew up the whole world. Gang on some gang shit, as if people didn't hate her already. There's more fuel to the fire. She blew up the 4 nations and separated it all, and now all of civilization
intentionally.
I don't know yet.
Post-apocalyptic,
and sent the world into a post-apocalyptic kind of state, and all of humanity is under 7 safe havens. So there's 7 specific territories, and all of civilization is under these 7 safe havens.
And this is after Korra.
And this is after the events of the Legend of Korra.
Korra hate.
Do we know anyone from Korra?
No, as of right now, I don't think so. We don't know. But the 2 twins are called Pavi and Nisha. So Pavi being the amputee, and her name means pure/holy, and Nisha meaning night/dark. So this could be sisters. And this could be a play on Vatu and Rava.
That'd be sick.
So the amputee obviously, being light, and the sister being dark. Wait, so it could be Vatu Rava situation.
The sister that's with the White Lotus is dark.
yes.
Wait,
Makes sense. No,
Yeah.
I can
Right?
see.
You're right?
I can see,
It's a cool
train her,
concept.
give her power.
Yeah.
She's strong.
Yeah.
And then she turns.
They're not really on bad terms
Oh wait, is
as of right now. They kind of bicker as siblings do, but they're young. I think they're around 9 years old. So,
you think it might You think it might be like Zuko and Azula
type of thing, but I think they kind of have a little bit more love for each other as opposed to Zuko and Azula.
I'm guessing since one is kind of impoverished, living out in the world, she experiences and learns how to love others.
Yeah.
While the other one being sheltered and trained, she's like, you know what? I'm gonna do things the way I think I know how.
Yes.
Not knowing how the world is or should be.
And the one raised by the White Lotus is more kind of arrogant, but it's to hide. Apparently, it's been leaked that it's to hide her insecurities. Kind of it's she puts on a persona type of thing. Where the other one is more upbeat, kind of humble type of thing.
Earthbenders,
you know what I'm
right?
saying? Yeah, Earthbender. Both are
I was gonna say
Earthbenders.
that's at the end of Azula and Zuko. That's kind of how I feel like it was.
Yes. Oh, kind of like a Aang Korra situation. So Aang is the one. Oh, sorry. Korra is the one that was raised by the White Lotus. Aang being the one that was in poverty, type of thing. They're kind of they kind of play off of them two. So that shit is pretty fire. I think the concept honestly sounds amazing. Right, the world building honestly sounds like it could be some cool shit. Post-apocalyptic Avatar, that sounds pretty fire.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fire.
That's the thing too. It's way different because usually they all have like like everything's already built. They already have everything they need.
Everything is pretty normal for the most part.
Or like the problems that they need to fix aren't.
You know what's funny? Because I was thinking about it, like technology sooner or later would kind of
play a hand in.
Yeah, like the Avatar the Avatar wouldn't be as necessary as technology develops.
True.
Right?
True.
As society develops.
Yeah.
As the world develops, right? So it makes sense why they were like, nah.
Let's get rid of that.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that they're in the situation where an Avatar is needed.
Valid. Yeah, no, I think I think there's been a lot of backlash based on these leaks, though. I'm not sure why. I like the concept, honestly.
I like the twins.
Yeah, so cool.
I love the twins.
I love the twins.
I love the twin concept. I love the post-apocalyptic concept. It's something different. It's a new twist to Avatar, and I'm not mad at it. Plus, we're already getting a gang movie when they're young adults, right?
That's gonna be, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna do numbers.
And we're chilling. You feel me? And we're getting the Avatar live action. I don't know if you fuck with that. Like we're getting a bunch of Avatar content. So I think this is just another thing to add to the slate. Something new, something different. So I'm not mad at it.
Leaks like the post-apocalyptic and twins. One's an amputee and earthbendings. And
dude, here's the thing: is
like more interesting than personally for me than watching a
Korra
gang.
Oh
no, that's what I'm
really
saying. Like, dude,
interesting. Okay, that's actually not a bad take. I like
if
that.
they come out with another Avatar and it's just a copy and paste, it's like, bro, it's like add some more depth into it.
That's what they're bringing to the table.
Avatar saving an apocalyptic time is crazy.
They're bringing. That's a good point. They are bringing more depth to the Avatar world with this instance.
Oh, I heard that the Avatar is only gonna have connection to Korra and not all the other spirits because
Korra severed the ties to holy shit. Korra might be written down as one of the worst avatars of all time.
No,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I saw a comment and they're like, damn, so she ain't really gonna have no help anyway.
Plus Korra was the one that blew up the world. What the fuck are you gonna ask for?
You know what I'm thinking too?
Oh, sorry. In this world, since Korra did that, the Avatar is kind of seen as a threat. Yeah. So it's like if they are found out to be the Avatar, that also adds another layer to complexity to the story.
It's like I forget what Avatar it is, but it's one of the older Avatars that he was seen, like the connotation with him was seen as bad.
Yeah,
because they thought he
Kuruk. Avatar Kuruk.
Yeah, the water. Yeah, right. But in actuality, he was just fixing mistakes from like a past Avatar.
Yes,
like
the man was fighting spirits left, right, and center.
Yeah, exactly. Like he actually was good, but he was seen as bad. Maybe that's the case with Korra, because based on how like the show left off is that the bridge between the real
spirit
world and the real human world.
Yeah,
they merged.
Like they were merged together, and it kind of makes sense that somewhere along the line there was conflict, or maybe it wasn't necessarily her fault why the world blew up.
Right.
Maybe she was trying to stop it, but
then that
she
was
couldn't.
A consequence.
True.
Yeah, that was a consequence, and she was blamed for it because she was, present.
That is true. And we don't know. These are just leaks for the most part. So fire leaks, in my opinion. But let us know what you think in the comment section below.
Dude, they have so much to work with just with that alone, bro. That's crazy.
And more different I love when Avatar brings in new characters. Right?
I wonder what the gang is going to be like, though.
Right? I love when they bring in new characters because they do a good job of writing characters. I love how they write characters. I love how they wrote Zahir. I love how they wrote Asami. I love how they wrote Mako. I love how they wrote Korra low key. I ain't even mad at it. I like how they wrote what's his name? Amon. Oh my god, I love how they wrote Amon.
Oh, and his brother?
Tonra. Oh my god.
Who was
Huh?
Fuck, what's his name?
Tarlok?
No, it wasn't Tarlok. It was what's her name? 4th season.
Oh,
the girl.
The Earthbender
girl.
Kuvira. I love how they wrote Kuvira
too. She
too.
was honestly, It was the only. I feel like they should have made that season 3 and then made Zahir and like
the last season.
The last season.
True,
because dude, you can't come with heavy hitter third season
and then go to that.
And then you come to her and it's like, bro, Zahir would have mopped this shit.
Zahir would have washed everybody.
Bro's keeping up with. Oh no.
Yeah, nah,
Tenzin.
he's cold.
Bro's keeping up with Tenzin.
Yeah, he's cold, and he just got airbending powers.
I would say he was keeping up, but
no, Tenzin was beating his ass, but he was keeping up.
1-on-1 was actually whooping on him.
Yeah. He honestly 1-on-3. He was kind of handling.
Hey, if Tenzin lost though, like the 1v1s, like all right, you're kind of sorry.
You're sorry for Avatar, or Airbender. Sorry,
you're the son that the Avatar put all that work into. Just to
you're
lose.
the favorite, bro.
Yeah, like just to lose to someone that learned it like a month ago.
He's like, this is my third day out here, bro. And he's getting his ass beat. Yeah. But he was getting worked.
No,
like,
bro said
Zahir was getting worked.
Bro fell off mount. This is my third day out here.
This is my third day out here flying.
It's
oh
crazy.
my god. But yeah, I'm glad they gave Tenzin, like they put respect on Tenzin's name. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit's fire.
I feel bad for the Air Nation because post-apocalyptic, they were already small numbers. They're gone now.
Niggas got her.
Well, I mean, it started to grow a little bit more, right? Because of the fourth season.
I wonder.
Was that the fourth season?
For what?
Yeah, it is.
No, it was the third season.
For what?
Because
Zahir is the third season.
The where everyone started getting airbending.
Zahir's the third season, yeah.
But
and then
even
Kuvir is
like,
the fourth.
what's the lifespan for the Avatar and
New show, Joe.
Like, the Air Nation could have only grown like maybe another generation at most.
No, a few generations. Because Korra go into the spirit realm. She lives in the spirit realm.
Oh, sorry, I'm forgetting that like the entire world had
airbending.
Yeah, they just weren't part of the
air nomads.
Yeah,
there you go. But regardless, I mean,
that's true.
They live a few generations. You know, I think a generation is like 25 years, 20, 30 years. So that's what 3 generations.
Korra was already what, like 20 something.
Yeah, 20 something by the end of
2 generations.
Well, if
40,
they're
60,
adding
2 to 3 generations,
because
that's a good amount of time.
Started Korra,
with her, she probably didn't last that long.
I would say when you started Korra, it was only Tenzin and his family that were airbenders.
Yeah.
So that was only like, and they're not
true.
You know,
they're not like that. Yeah.
The people that ended up getting their powers as airbenders, they could essentially.
True. That's a good point.
That could be small, but it's like, dude, then you gotta wait
something.
You gotta wait years, you know. And that's the thing too. You're not promised an airbender.
Very true.
Just like Tenzin.
Very true. What's his name?
Boomy.
Yeah, Boomy.
And then
wasn't either water or air.
Nothing,
so he was cold. He got air after
the
harmonic convergence and shit. But
yeah, I mean, but I feel like the odds are still pretty good.
Odds are pretty good.
Because I have like what? 3 children,
two of them had bending, so yeah, I'll give it to him.
Plus, like if you do,
well, Tenzin had it. He hit them all, right? All of them were airbenders.
Oh, Tenzin, yes.
Tenzin's kids were all. That's luck right there.
That's Brother Jack. Did they say the time frame the show will take place? I believe it's. I'm not sure when, but I know it's after the events of Korra and what she did. So
that's true. It could be like decades.
I don't think it's decades because I think it's after the events of Korra, like what she fucking did. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be close enough to know that okay, the Avatar did this, right? And we knew who the Avatar was that did this.
That's true because if the next Avatar is this person, it has to be right after.
So that type of situation. So I think it's fairly close.
Because didn't Aang live a fucking...
Aang was frozen, that's why. So he didn't die there. Afterwards, he lived for, I think, 60 extra years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he still had to have died.
Yeah.
He died and then the next Avatar came. Yeah. Bro, Air Nation would be a threat if they were on demon timing. Not really.
No, that's crazy.
Their forces were way too small. Way too small.
Oh, and back then, but now.
Oh, now it's different. Now it's different. Yeah. Now they could definitely be a threat. But back in the.
No, dude, just with a couple of them. Oh my God.
If you had Tenzin and Zahir, just them two.
Tenzin and Zahir are the pinnacle of airbenders. Dude, no one else is like that.
With like 10 airbenders?
Other than Aang.
You can take out a whole city.
Just 10?
A whole tornado just ran.
No.
Really?
No. Maybe a regular city with losers and nobodies. Right, but if we're talking
post-apocalyptic, they take
post-apocalyptic, they take
because even like names. In a normal city or villages and all that, with 10 decent airbenders coming together to make a tornado,
nah, it'll do some damage. But I think against like actual benders, they got.
How is a firebender stopping a tornado?
You have to start the tornado. You saw how long it took Korra and all the avatars. all the airbenders to create that tornado. It's not something as quick as tornado and just create it.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Same thing with taking, like Megan says, taking the air out of the lungs. You saw how long it took to take the air out of the Earth Queen's lungs.
He's just evil.
You know but it took a long time.
Hey, but she did nothing though.
But my point is,
what is you gonna do when you got?
But
my point is, it takes a long time, and you're left vulnerable in that state.
It's proficiency for sure, but I'm saying like in the case of making a tornado, you shouldn't be like a couple clicks out the city and be like, you know what, we're safe. No one's gonna bother us.
Sure, it does a lot of damage, right? Sure, but how much damage is it doing to people? How much damage is it actually doing to benders? You feel me? Because I don't know if it'll do crazy damage to benders.
No, tornadoes. I mean, people are.
Fuck a city. Who cares about a city, bro?
Benders
Let's talk about the benders.
Benders are still people. They can get squashed and die.
You're lucky they were peaceful, bro.
They could also destroy the tornado because they're benders.
A firebender is not destroying a tornado.
Multiple firebenders could.
They're just adding fucking fire.
It depends on how strong their fire is.
It's gonna be a fire tornado running through.
If it's a Zula in that bitch, she destroying that goddamn tornado.
Bro,
I mean,
monks.
I guess if they lit that shit up and they can control it now.
You know what I'm saying? So, huh?
They're monks.
Reverse
bro.
Uno that bitch.
Hey, I'm just saying, though.
Bro, they do some of the craziest things on Earth.
Are you guys still talking about the game and or the new show, the new Avatar Earthbender leaks?
Or what about making like a big dome without air in it? Suffocating everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, the amount of time it takes to.
He's not a believer, bro.
He's not a believer. He don't see the vision.
He don't, bro.
He's smooth brain.
The amount of time
you're
it
a hater,
takes,
bro. You're a hater, brother.
The amount of time it takes to do that, in like the proficiency you have to have in order to still do that, right? It's crazy. Plus, there's not a lot of airbenders at the current time of Legend of Korra and
monks have that mentality, bro.
Shit, nigga. Like it's funny because all the monks were sorry except Gyatso and Avatar.
But that's because they're peaceful. The homie was talking about demon time.
No. Even without being peaceful, the monks, for the most part, are not very proficient in fighting.
The only thing is because they were outnumbered, bro. That's the only thing.
And that is a main thing. They're outnumbered by every nation.
Let me put it this way. Right? Let's say like you have like 5 airbenders lined up, making like little like circles or something, right? And then a bunch of airbenders behind them falling like air cannons, just
of what? Of what?
They're just channeling that.
Of what? And what are they shooting?
It's air.
They're shooting air.
Air, like compressed air, like strong enough to like. Poof.
We've never seen that.
If Aang is able to use air as a blade to cut metal, then they can make air cannons. They just compress air, boom.
Well,
Aang, I'm saying we haven't seen it done because they're peaceful.
Aang, no. Aang did that thing.
You have a small brain.
Aang
you lack imagination,
bro. Yeah, slicing with air is crazy.
You don't get bending. I'm sorry, bro. You don't get bending. You're too dull.
Oh, Jack, we just talked about it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Update Jack real quick.
What do you think the new Avatar's problems are gonna be? Bringing back balance to the world like usual.
Well, she's gonna be amputated, so we're gonna see. How that kind of goes
amputee, but she can still earthbend.
No, check this out. Earthbender with
but is that gonna affect any other bending?
Ooh. Also, will we see wood bending finally?
That'd be sick.
That'd be cool because there are already spirit vines everywhere, but I want to see straight wood be bent. You know what I'm saying? Like actually trees and shit. Pause.
What is a little weird though because it's like it is brittle and it's like organic.
So is rock.
But it's not brittle.
No, rock's not brittle.
Rock. How do you bend rock?
But for the most part, they don't.
They do. The Toph did. You remember when Toph was running in Ba Sing Se using those fucking big ass sand dunes, or was it earth dunes?
Like on the walls and stuff?
No, on the ground. She was running and she would like lift it up and it was like bent like a wave, and she would like zoom, 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 zoom.
Yeah, I do remember.
You know what I'm saying? So
but I don't think she's actually because there's also like the dirt and like and stuff like that. I don't think she's actually bending rigid rock. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think she is for one. For two, she also bent metal. So I think anything is possible at this point.
It makes sense-ish, right? Depending, because
trees can grow in a certain way, right? Certain twisty ways.
Yeah, okay.
So I think they can bend wood, bro.
Wood, I don't know. It seems like a good between water and because.
Well, dude, if wood is thick enough, like like a bullet
Pause.
cannot even go through it.
Yes.
But the same time, like to
It is
bend,
pretty strong.
to bend wood,
Mhm.
it'd have to be like malleable. But wood isn't.
It
made.
is.
It'll snap.
Yeah, but
sure,
that's if
but
it's
you can
thick.
bend wood.
Huh?
That's
You
just
can
like
bend
a
wood.
stick. That's a stick.
There's
Talk about a
techniques to
trunk, bro.
there's techniques to bend wood.
Yes, there
If you
is.
add maybe some fire, some water, whatever the case is, if you combine the elements
Okay, true.
of the nations.
True.
You make a tree
Of the
house.
But that's a lot of
Haitians.
work just to get wood to bend without breaking.
Do you know who Hashirama is?
Thank you. Thank you.
My brother.
We're talking about Avatar. What the fuck?
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys-
just saying.
No, we're
It's a
talking
lot of work, but if you're him, you can do it.
No, it's not. Avatar is different. Homie
Brother,
is inclined to do
No
so,
one
and
in
it's
the
infused-
show of Naruto can do that other than Yamato. You feel me? Because he has
the
the
blood.
Hashirama cells. You feel me?
Oh yeah, the cells.
That is a hard technique to do.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
concept
no, but-
applies to
no, no,
Avatar.
no.
It's
This
a
is
hard
chakra
technique,
in-
but if you're him,
chakra
you can
infused
do it.
Natures compared to actual elements, just raw.
Infuse elements together. Come on,
like
think
lava.
outside
It's too
the.
much fucking work.
This is
Lava
where
and
you're
metal.
at. This
Lava
is
and metal.
no. This is where you're at,
No,
buddy.
that was-
no. This is where he's at. He's in a box, bitch. Think outside the box, okay?
Bro, you're just a hater,
small-minded.
bro.
That's
You're just a hater.
That's inefficient.
Pea-brained,
The amount of effort.
small.
This is gonna be the
Peanut head.
the Ravi trying to make like bend wood and shit, and everybody's just gonna be like fire, fire, fire. She's gonna die
You know what I hear? I hear hater shit.
because it takes time. Because she's gonna be spending all that time.
We never seen that
to
done.
Get ready.
We never seen it
to
done.
bend the wood.
We've never seen
and
it
then
done.
She's gonna be attacked.
We
She's
nev-
gonna be vulnerable.
We never seen it
Who
done.
am I?
I don't know. A cool
I
guy.
I sound
cool
pretty
guy.
smooth brain, right?
There's a lot
Nah,
of
you sound like a cool guy
I
to me.
sound like I'm a little dumb, right?
Sound like a cool guy to me. Bro, what Avatar and Naruto is different? Same concept. If you're him, you can do techniques that are him. You feel me? That are based off of being himothy.
Do
you think that
this is
there's-
this is like the worst
What?
counter to that argument is terrible.
Do you think
If
there's-
You just got to be that guy.
If you're that guy, you can do concepts and abilities that most people can't do.
Yeah.
Hence the fact of
Zahir can
combining Zahir can fly, combining elemental natures
Oh,
to
and then
create
comparing
to bend
Naruto,
wood.
which
You're
is
not listening. No, you're not listening. You're not listening. I don't think you're listening to the concept.
even
Stop talking about the actual nitty-gritties of the details. Listen to the
no,
concept.
because even if you are good at bending and you're that guy,
Okay.
right? Like it still take effort to make anything malleable, any element.
you can't. Are you the fucking Avatar? How do you know, nigga?
Bitch, I am.
Yeah, no, you're not. Clearly not, because because you're so against the idea. It's the world of Avatar. Anything is possible. Korra blew up a fucking four nations, and you're telling me it's not possible to fucking combine
but then-
fire
Bro, she
and
had her
earth and
power-
water and earth and
Theoretically,
bro,
she-
bro, she
motherfucker.
got her powers taken. All of a sudden, Aang comes out of nowhere, blesses her, and gives her her powers back. Anything's possible.
I'm saying anything
Come
is
on.
possible in the world of Avatar.
I'm not saying it's not possible.
Okay,
I'm just
then
saying,
shut up.
I'm saying it takes a lot of effort to do that.
Yeah, you don't know that.
It
In
seems
Aang, you
You
irrational.
don't know that.
In
It seems
Aang-
irrational.
How do you know it takes a lot of effort?
The only thing we
How-
see
no.
anybody
How do
with
you know?
plants is water bending. And
No,
it's
no, no.
because there's-
And
there's moisture in
and-
said plants.
spirit
Vines
vine bending
and grass.
and spirit vine bending as well. So
Yeah, vines because it makes sense that there's moisture in it.
Regardless, right? You don't know if it's possible or not. So why are you saying it takes a lot of work?
You know, I'm.
What do you mean it takes a lot of work? You don't fucking know.
I'm gonna say right now is that we've never seen anybody come close to bending wood.
Because it's never been a concept.
Ever.
Right?
Bro,
The
we
same
could've-
way.
we
The
could've said
same
that
way
about
in the.
metal.
Hold on. I was about.
No,
yes.
but
The
they
same way
show
in the.
that.
No. The same way in the time of Roku, not a soul has bent metal. Not a soul has been known to bend metal.
And then
all of a sudden,
Toph just touches it and says, "Come
boom,
on, please."
and then all of a sudden it's easy. It's easy. And then in the Legend of Korra, everybody's fucking doing it. So you're telling me
Why
the
would they
concept of
have
wood bending
handcuffs,
can't
bro?
happen?
Why
Dude,
would
they
Earth
can
and-
throw handcuffs.
and it can't
but-
be easy.
But why would Earth bend wood?
Nigga, I don't know.
Why are
bro.
they bending lava?
That's what I'm saying.
Lava has minerals in it. It makes sense.
Wood is part of Earth.
It's part of Earth, but it's like organic. It's not the same as having
So
like.
a rock is organic.
You a hating ass
Or-
nigga.
no,
Nah, you a hating
Yeah,
ass
got
nigga.
his ass.
That-
Bro, rock
he's a-
isn't
rock
organic.
ain't
with
organic.
with Earth, it makes
Not
sense.
to him,
because
it's organic,
They're
though.
bending metal. Like they're bending the minerals
Bro.
inside that
Bro,
shit.
if they can pick up a
And
piece of
they-
dirt,
and
if they can
Toph-
pick up a piece of
Toph
dirt.
explains when she's like, okay, I can feel like the pieces of earth inside this metal. I can feel like the minerals and shit. So to me, it makes sense. Earth bending is mineral based.
Okay, how about this?
If they can do
She
vines,
can
they
feel
do
the
trees.
life in the tree, so she can bend the wood.
Earthbenders can bend life.
Hey, no,
It's
no.
crazy.
No.
No, she's an
Hey,
avatar.
No, remember Toph?
Okay.
Remember
Okay.
Toph?
Suck it,
Dude, remember Toph was used.
Okay.
She always
Alright,
kept
bitch.
her eye or her. Remember, she always kept eyes on her daughters
Yes.
through the vines and everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, the
Bro, she,
trees,
That's a good
oh,
point.
she even.
That's a good point.
I'm
That's a good one.
saying,
That's a
there's a
good
lot
one.
of avenues, brother.
See, he's
You just
spitting.
thinking small,
Your arguments, his.
brother.
That was
Facts.
that, no, that was
Hey,
good.
come on.
You know what's crazy? No,
Yeah,
that's some
don't be a
good
hater.
shit.
Don't be a hater.
I'm hating on you. I'm
be a
hating on
hater.
you. It's just
Yeah.
we were already
He
on his
wanted to- He
timing.
wanted to be the one that made the idea.
Yeah, I know, right?
We were already on his timing. You're
No.
You're pea brain.
You weren't.
You know how long it
That
took?
was a good argument. That one stopped me in my tracks. That one was kind of crazy.
We
That was a
started
good one.
talking about this like 20 minutes ago. It took you 20 minutes to be on our page. I just want to throw that out there. You kind of slow.
You're somewhere else. His
kinda
argument solid. Yours, you need
You
work.
said I'm somewhere else. You just got to us, bro.
Mm.
Any
You said
fucking
your
way.
hypothesis needs a little bit of work.
You know, his pea brain needs to grow. That's what needs to happen. Okay. Anywho, but that is the next Avatar series. I'm very excited to see how they maneuver it, go about it. And all you haters need to, chill out, bro. You need to slow it down.
Come on, dude.
Take a deep
They're,
breath.
they're figuring out the lore, bro.
Breathe. They're figuring it out. We don't even know if
I
any
can't
of this
hit on
is.
wood bending, but he can hit on air bending.
I didn't hate on airbending.
No. It wasn't air bending. It was the air nomads.
Nomads, yeah. Fuck them niggas. Sorry ass niggas, bro.
Crazy
Them
word.
niggas are
I hope
sorry.
they're evil and that they rule the entire post-apocalyptic world.
The air nomads?
Yeah.
Well, too bad they're sorry.
Oh,
They
dang.
won't.
Hey, you hear that?
Yeah.
He wants the guys that were abused to be on top. So
Sounds
Aaron was
familiar.
right? So Aaron was right?
Crazy.
Aaron killed all the guys. He killed 99.99% of guys.
80%. Get it right.
Sorry,
All right.
my bad.
So that was Avatar. Let's keep it pushing. I want to talk about Arcane. This is the part of the show where we talk about Arcane. And if you don't fuck with Arcane or you haven't watched Arcane, click out now. So, Arcane, all right? The co-showrunner, Christian Link, has revealed that the next spin-off series has already been in development for about a year already. All right? There's been talks saying that there's 3 new shows, but that is false. He was talking about 3 new territories that they could be expanding on. Those territories being Noxus, Ionia, and Demacia in the world of Runeterra. All right?
Okay.
That's what I've been saying.
Huh? That's what you've been saying?
I've been saying that.
Okay.
Runeterra.
And he also and he also talked about wanting to continue specific character stories. He said Heimerdinger is one of his favorite champions, and he is not done with his story yet. Basically confirming kind of
he's
how
not.
Heimerdinger is alive, really.
I was going to say, is your theory right, or is it just still a theory?
That is still a theory based on the Arcane story and the direction they want to
And
go
the
with
lore.
that. But that's how Yordles work.
Oh,
In the
tell them
league.
spoilers if there is any spoilers.
Spoiler alert if you haven't watched Arcane. All right. Also, with the next territory being explored, the next spin-off show most likely will be about Noxus because of all the hints that we've gotten at the end of Arcane. One being the three-eyed crow, signifying one of the characters in League of Legends, Swain, and he's the current general and leader of Noxus, and also LeBlanc, which is the person that we saw messing with Mel's mind with the Black Rose and all that. So those 2 characters hail from Noxus, and that's where Ambessa and Mel also hail from. So that's probably going to be the most likely area we go next.
I actually want to know her. Wait, did we figured out why she was like her?
Motives?
She was weak, right?
Who? Mel or LeBlanc?
LeBlanc. No, not LeBlanc. Was that her mom? What
No,
was her-
Ambessa.
Ambessa.
Yes.
Because she
What about
came. Oh, it's because her supplies were short, right? And she was going to war with someone that was a lot stronger and had a lot more resources. That's why she came to.
I thought she was running from the Black Rose.
Oh, was it the Black Rose?
I'm not sure why she came. I can't remember right now why she came to
Because I'm pretty sure
Piltover.
that's why she wanted them to turn everything, like the hex tech, into
Mhm.
weapons. Because she wanted to use them.
She's also part of the Noxus army, right?
Yeah.
And Noxus wants, to strength. Exactly.
Yeah.
They pride themselves on strength, and they want to improve their military. So
Probably that.
Hextech being a major key in the world of Arcane, they're probably after Hextech as well. So there's that, and that's probably why Swain was keeping an eye on Piltover because of the need for Hextech. But Christian Link has also expressed the intricacies of making the story of Arcane. Okay, because a lot of lore has been created from 14 to 15 years ago. So in the span of 14, 15 years, the game has been out, and a lot of different lore has been created from different people. So it's been different people creating different lore of different characters throughout the years. Oh, okay. So a lot of lore has been
made from
different creators throughout 14 to 15 years of League being, a thing. And most of those stories were made to be standalone stories. So now they have to go and kind of
together,
put them all together and weave them together. And he's discussed how hard that could be. But low key, they did a good fucking job for the first 2 seasons of Arcane.
They should sign Oda. He'd do that in a jiffy.
He does do a very good job of doing that.
Fix that up.
He's also voiced how it's a little scary when you make something like Arcane, because it opens it up not to just the audience of League of Legends, like the players of League of Legends, but like anybody that watches animated TV shows. And now he's up against shows like Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, IPs like Marvel, DC, and Star Wars and shit like that. So now he has added pressure to kind of compete with those type of shows and IPs.
Hey, so far, just do what you gotta do.
So far, they're killing that shit. They're hanging, in my opinion.
Dude, the toughest part though, I feel like with shows, is always executing the ending.
Yes,
you can have such
ending's
a
hard
good
as fuck
beginning, bro. But if you have a crappy ending, everyone's gonna dog you.
Dog you. Definitely.
I was gonna say a lot
people
of
were dogging
say,
AOT.
A lot of people say Game of Thrones near the end fell off than it was in the beginning.
I've never seen somebody talk so much shit about an ending more than Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, I feel like is one of the most hated endings of all time.
No, dude, if you see the ratings all throughout all the seasons, I think it was like the last season, maybe the last 2 were like the worst rated season.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy, and people still call it one of the greatest shows of all time.
It's really good.
So that's kind of crazy to me. Also, he's also stated concerns about the rating system of the TV show, right, and how they can't really add specific things, because if they do and the rating goes up, right, if it's a higher age rating, then the game rating also goes up.
Ooh.
Which makes you lose a substantial player base. So they have to kind of work around all of these hoops and shit like that to make Arcane, and I feel like they're doing a pretty good job of honestly making it.
So they can't make it too dark or too explicit.
Exactly, and that's why they had to cut out a bunch of the Kate and Vi scenes. Because if they kept it in, honestly, I don't even know how they got away with what they did.
I was gonna say, I don't think it was necessary.
Yeah,
like, it's cool, right?
Honestly, I was like,
it's necessary.
I liked the tension better than like
like what?
The tension of them more than the actual scene. Yeah,
them being
together. I agree.
And that's no hate, bro.
Also, the fact that it's also because the French studio Fortiche, they are based in France, and the League of Legends team is based in the US and shit like that, or the Arcane team is based in US. So they kind of just like are communicating through online, and apparently it was the French studio that did the Caitlyn and Vi scene and all the shit that they added. It was more them than it was the Arcane team, right? And that's why the Arcane team had to kind of cut off a lot of the extra scenes that they added and stuff. So extra scenes, extra spicy scenes. So that is kind of the direction Arcane is going in, and kind of what the showrunner himself.
Arcane fan base is a little sussy baka though.
They are a little sussy baka for
sussy baka. Makes me think something else about the players.
Hey, bro, I'm a newbie, bro. It's my 3rd day out here, bro. But some of the characters he also wants to continue. He also stated he likes the dynamic between Echo and Jinx, and he plans to continue he wants to continue their story. He expresses that he wants to continue their story. Kind of low key hinting at the fact that Jinx is still alive. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't already know that.
Or the one from the outside. Oh, I saw this theory that when Jinx and Echo are making the time machine, that it's split into two different like panels on the same screen. Yeah. But it's to show that it's a different time frame.
Yes.
That they're not actually working on it together at the same time. Ooh. They're working on it together at different times.
Okay.
So she's probably maybe rebuilding it.
Okay.
After, they destroyed it.
And one concept that is pretty cool though that got pointed out is that two of the same person cannot exist at the same place at the same time. So
that's why Echo
exactly. So as Echo, transported into the alternate timeline, that Echo of that timeline no longer existed. It was only the Echo that we know.
And until he left.
He left, that's when that Echo started to exist again.
So where was he at? The void?
That's a good point. I don't know.
Crazy.
I don't know where he's at. Maybe his consciousness just disappears. Maybe who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
So so it would they could do this. Echo is alive.
Yeah.
And play on the story, or Echo did die.
You mean Jinx?
I mean, sorry. Yeah. So, Jinx is alive, and they can play on the story.
Yeah.
Or Jinx did die, and then the alternate universe ones fucks with the time machine shit and gets transported. Or
that's
Echo.
interesting.
Some
that's
shit like
interesting.
that.
That's
she
interesting.
wants to find that Echo.
Hey, you kissed a little different, bro.
Thirsting over that Echo, bro.
You danced a little different too.
You bussin'.
I like the little ghetto fabulous version of you a little better. I'm not gonna lie.
You
went through some shit. I could tell.
You're dark.
That's nuts.
That's
That's nuts. She said, "I'm not feeling this, Echo. I need a bad boy, bro. I
You
need
too soft.
I need."
She saw the drip as he was leaving. He was like,
"You look good."
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You Echo? Yeah, no, that's fucked. But that's actually an interesting concept. I never thought of that. If that Jinx of that world kind of rebuilds the time.
she's smart enough.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. That's
Pea
pretty
brain over there.
Damn, bro, you're just catching up.
Yeah, I am.
That's funny.
All right.
I sound like an asshole, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. That kind of hurt my feelings. But I want to get into some of the characters that we saw in Arcane. Some of the characters that weren't introduced but were hinted at in Arcane season 2. One of which being LeBlanc. LeBlanc is heavily hinted to be the person that was manipulating Mel and with the Black Rose and all that. Okay, so let's talk about LeBlanc. So, as Noxus is most likely the next region that will be explored in Arcane, LeBlanc, let's talk about LeBlanc. LeBlanc is the person that was messing with Mel with the illusions and trying to convert her to her side. LeBlanc is a master of illusion, deception, and manipulation, and usually referred to as the Pale Woman. Okay? The Pale Woman.
LeBlanc.
Exactly.
LeBlanc.
And she's very reminiscent of Loki, right? She plays with people. She tricks people. A lot of duplicates, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different forms of her. We don't really know what her real form really is. Okay? And she's the leader of a secret organization called the Black Rose. Hence all of the Black Rose imagery in Arcane Season 2. And the Black Rose is a secretive organization that has influence over Noxus and the wider world of Runeterra for centuries. So basically the Illuminati.
Ooh.
So they've had their strings kind of controlling the background of a lot of different wars in different countries and a bunch of... a lot of different wars and different countries and different people and a bunch of different leaders as well. Her origins are unknown for the most part. However, she's known for being part of another character, his inner circle, called Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser is basically a powerful revenant warlord who seeks control of the realm of death. That's a different dude. We'll get into that later. Basically, he's one of the coldest people in Runeterra. He's the strongest person, basically, in Runeterra. Okay. This man conquered... I'm going to get to him in a second.
Stronger than Victor?
Yes. Well, whoa. That's different. No. Victor is kind of like... That's a different concept of like... that's a whole nother thing. Victor... This is a different Victor, by the way, than the one in the game. They reworked Victor in the game to match the Arcane Victor. Which is pretty funny. Yeah,
that's hilarious.
That people are kind of mad about, but I digress.
It's okay. You said the game was shit anyways, right?
But but basically, she betrayed Mordekaiser, and after she sealed him, ended up basically erasing herself from existence. So no one knows where she went. Right? LeBlanc.
Oh, okay.
So no one knows where she went. She just disappeared. You feel me? And she's been stated to be at multiple places around Runeterra at the same time. So different countries, different places at the same time, kind of pulling the strings of multiple people.
She is the Arcane.
She might be the Arcane. And her enemy, so she controls events, her allies and enemies alike. So she controls everybody, basically orchestrating events while remaining behind the scenes. Hence her presence in Arcane and trying to get Mel for her own kind of selfish reasons. So that's who LeBlanc is.
Wait, LeBlanc is the older lady?
No, she's the one that speculated that was changing forms. She once was her mom. She once was her brother. She once was other people and shit like
inside
that.
So,
inside the realm and shit like that. And when Mel woke up, but that's LeBlanc. Any questions? That's pretty good, huh? LeBlanc is pretty cold.
That's crazy.
I diff.
You diff. Makes sense. All right.
It seems though there is no. I mean, I don't know.
Huh?
Because like when people get stuck in that world, it's like how do they?
What world?
Because like the Black Rose, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it gets all red and shit.
Well,
around.
that's
domain expansion.
That's just LeBlanc kind of manipulating Mel. That's kind of like a mind thing. I don't know if it has to do with
physically there.
I don't know if it has to do with a physical aspect or whatever it is. If it's LeBlanc's power, I'm not specifically sure on how that whole situation works. But I do know that LeBlanc is good at deception and kind of a specific dark art of magic, and she uses that to manipulate people. So that has to do with her whole situation. But now that I've talked about LeBlanc, let's talk about Mordekaiser, the guy that she backstabbed. So, this is a lot. Mordekaiser is a pretty big name in the story of
Is he a
Runeterra.
character?
Yes, he's a character in the game,
Is he OP?
and he's cracked as fuck.
In the game?
In the game and in real life, in the fucking story.
In real life?
Mordekaiser is so cold that he ruled Runeterra, the whole of Runeterra. He was a conqueror of Runeterra while he was alive, while he was immortal.
Mm.
Died, came back.
Died how? Age?
Old age. Died, came back, ruled over Runeterra again, right? And then got sealed again. So he did it back to back. He two-peated, right?
So
and now he's on his third conquest. He's trying to come back again.
Sound like something I would do.
Yeah. So, but let me tell you how this whole story comes in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got you. So Mordekaiser, one of the most terrifying and powerful champions of League of Legends. His story starts off as a human by the name of San Uzal, right? He ravaged the northern lands centuries before the current day Runeterra, right? Driven by dark beliefs, he destroyed every tribe and settlement in his way. You know, and he built an empire based off of bloodshed. As he grew old and close to death, right, he thought that he'd earned a place in the gods' afterlife, the Hall of Bones, right, somewhere where they kind of
Valhalla for bad people.
Yeah, they praise warriors, right, for conquest and shit like that. But when he died, he saw nothing but an empty void, a soulless void where just souls are wandering aimlessly. Right, and he's like,
Sorry, I think keep going. Sorry,
you're good. But instead of glory, he was surrounded by lost souls just drifting, right, in their own misery. Right, he was confused and angry at the same time. He's like, was my conquest not good enough to earn me a place in the Hall of Bones? Right. He was so angry that as other souls were drifting away and disappearing and vanishing, his willpower alone kept him alive in the void, in that desolate area. His willpower alone kept him there. You feel me? He was so angry, he started hearing murmurs of an ancient language called Ochun, right? And he learned that language. And then he proceeded to talk to the people living in Runeterra, the living people in Runeterra, in order to bring him back to life, kind of bring him back with sorcery and shit. He then ended up successfully doing it with a random group of sorcerers. As they brought him back, he promised, power and conquest. As soon as they brought him back, he ended them immediately. He killed them immediately and was like, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm him, right? So after that, they brought him back and put his soul into a suit of armor on some Edward Alphonse type shit. You feel me? They binded it to a suit of armor. You feel me? And now he became a revenant, basically an undead, the first undead, mind you, in Runeterra. He's the first undead person in the whole world. Then took up the name Mordekaiser. So now this is where we get the name Mordekaiser.
What's his original name?
San Uzal. San Uzal.
So is he essentially well known within?
Yes. So at one point, centuries ago, before Runeterra, current Runeterra, he ruled over Runeterra.
No, yeah, I was just saying like now in
So
this
I'm getting
timeline,
to
if
that.
he gets said,
Yeah,
what
I'm
do
getting
people
to
like
that.
Madara when it was like, don't say that.
Yes. If you
Voldemort.
know about Mordekaiser, the name sends shivers down your fucking spine. You're like, yo, what the fuck?
Oh,
Don't say that name.
maybe
It's like
did
the bit-
Heimerdinger see him?
I don't know. Actually.
You think that's what he saw when he saw the Hex Tech?
That could actually be a good
Keep going.
theory. That could actually be a good theory. I'm not gonna lie. That's good. But so after he came back with the name Mordekaiser, fast forward, he built an empire, right? And created something called the Immortal Bastion, which is the centerpiece of where his empire is, right? And that's the hub of all his power. All of his power comes from the Immortal Bastion, right? And it holds a bunch of forbidden secrets and a bunch of stuff.
Ooh, a black book.
Basically, yeah. The forbidden knowledge of spirits and death, and a true understanding of the realm and multiple realms, right?
Realms.
Yeah. Because you know how Bandle City from Yordles takes place in another realm. It's like a pocket dimension.
Yeah,
you know?
that's kind of sick.
Parallel universe
Type shit. So he ended up, after he built up his empire again for the second time, right, in the real world, ended up getting LeBlanc in his inner circle, and LeBlanc ended up betraying him. You feel me?
Was that before? Like,
This is the second time he comes up. He comes back. So the first time he died.
No.
Oh, sorry. The first time he
LeBlanc.
comes back.
I'm talking about LeBlanc. Is this the first time they met?
Yes, this is the first time. So
so he's already a revenant.
he is already a revenant this time. So he died, old age, came back as a revenant, created another empire, added LeBlanc to his inner circle, and now LeBlanc betrayed him and then sealed him away back to the same empty void that he was at before. This time, though, as a revenant, he got a bunch of new powers. He can raise people from the dead. He's a necromancer. He can control people that are dead. You feel me? So this time he was prepared. He was prepared for that. He was ready for that other world, right? And this time he built a whole city in that area and became basically a god in that area. He ruled over that area. So anybody that dies and becomes a soulless kind of entity that's there, he controls him. He takes him onto his army, basically. He creates an army. So after that, okay, so he used all the souls he defeated in his second reign. So the second time he, the Revenant, as a Revenant, he used all of those souls to create an undead army in the afterlife, and now plans to return to Runeterra once again. So he's about to three-peat, come back again for the third time and rule over Runeterra once more. But it hasn't happened yet. You feel me? As of right now, he's still locked away in the other realm with his army. Centuries have passed, so now we're in present day Runeterra. In the current place where the Bastion is, the Immortal Bastion, where he built the Immortal Bastion, where it's located right now is present day Noxus. So now his old empire is where present day Noxus is. So that all comes into play once again. Mordekaiser, Swain, LeBlanc, all of them in Noxus. You feel me?
Do you think LeBlanc is trying to do all the sketchy shit she's trying to do is to make sure that she's prepared for when Mordekaiser comes back?
That would make sense. Right? Because
what other greater purpose is there than like, yo, deal with the guy that can conquer everything?
for the most part, Mordekaiser is the biggest threat in this fucking world so far, as from what I've read. So she's probably trying to gain, because right now she just disappeared. She just, she's trying to stay on the low skis, right? But with all of these different powers that she's trying to get, it probably could be to combat Mordekaiser if he were to come back, because it's inevitable at this point in time. But the echoes of the name Mordekaiser still send shivers and fear down anyone who knows the name. There's also a short story detailing what happened after he got sealed by LeBlanc, called The Final Reign by Michael Yichow, if I'm saying that right. Yichow, if you want to, if anybody wants to go read that. So that is Mordekaiser. So died of old age. He thought there was a Hall of Glory. Wasn't one. He got pissed off and then manipulated people to bring him back into a Soul of Armor. Once he did that, he took over Runeterra again and then got betrayed, got sealed into that void that he was at. And now he built up an army and plans to come back once more. So that's Mordekaiser.
Sounds like an easy diff.
Then the final one we have is Swain, the three-eyed bird.
Is he stronger? Then Mordekaiser?
No, the fuck he's not.
Then you should've-
Mordekaiser is him.
Should have said him first.
What it plays
You
off
can't
of.
give us good and then bad.
No, the thing is, it plays off of how the story is told. You know, first LeBlanc because LeBlanc was in Mel and shit like that. Then Mordekaiser because LeBlanc betrayed Mordekaiser, and now Swain because LeBlanc, Mordekaiser, and Swain all kind of rapping together.
Because Swain is
And this
leader
is the leader of current day
Noxus.
Noxus. Exactly. Now you're getting me. So we talked about LeBlanc, we talked about Mordekaiser. Now let's talk about Swain. Swain is the Noxian Grand General, right? The Crow at the end of Arcane was the Crow of Jericho Swain. So let's talk about him. He was born into a noble family in Noxus. All right, one of the first families during the inception of Noxus. So once Noxus got created, he was one of the first. His family was one of the first families, and they played a big role in the current leader. Remember this name, Boram Darkwill. That's an important name. Boram Darkwill was the current leader before Swain. Okay, and they helped him in his rise to power.
But it's in Swain's timeline.
This is Swain's time right now, but. I'm talking. This is the beginning. Previous from Swain. So we're talking about Swain's upbringing now. His life of privilege. Swain's life of privilege took a dark turn when he uncovered a secret group with the symbol of a black rose, plotting against the Empire. But so to protect Noxus, he personally executed every single one of the conspirators, including of the Black Rose, or of the people associated with the Black Rose trying to overthrow the government, including his own parents, which he heard murmurs, the first murmurs, and he heard whispers of a pale woman. And that was the first time he heard of the Black Rose.
Oh, so it's fucking
It's like
LeBlanc.
It's Mordekaiser talking to
No. I will get to it.
Wait, so LeBlanc is having him kill Black Rose followers, even though she's Black Rose?
LeBlanc is not having Swain do anything yet, right? As of right now, the secret organization, the Black Rose, is trying to take over Noxus.
Yes.
Right? And Swain hears about this, so
Murmurs.
Swain kills them.
Yes, but
The Black
with
the
no
people.
relation to Black Rose.
With no, what do you mean?
But,
Oh no, Swain doesn't have any relation to
LeBlanc.
Black Rose.
who was the murmurs? Was it Mordekaiser or
His parents. He hears his parents'
Swain's
murmurs
parents.
talking about a pale woman.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And then he ends up killing his parents and anyone associated with that Black Rose that he knows of.
But he didn't know LeBlanc was.
He did.
Black
All he knew was a pale woman
Black Rose.
as of right now. That's where we're at. So that was the first thing that alerted him of the dangers to Noxus, right? And it was clear that he values Noxus over his own kin, his own family, right? He values Noxus in the country more than anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
No,
Okay,
it makes
okay.
sense.
Afterward, Swain, because he thwarted the Black Rose, was granted admission to the Noxian army. Okay, for thwarting the rebellion and learned
For snitching.
for snitching, basically. Yeah, for snitching.
I mean, he fucking personally executed these motherfuckers.
yeah. So for snitching, he got granted the admission into the army, right? And as he got into the army, he learned that Noxus' strength, the country of Noxus, their strength doesn't come from Noxians, but it comes from uniting different men of different origins together. And regardless of noble status or anything else, what can you do on the battlefield? That's what makes Noxians so great.
Not what you have, what you can do.
Exactly. Meaning, despite who you are, being a slave or a noble, it doesn't matter. You're on equal footing on the battlefield, type of thing. All right.
You spill blood just like I did.
Exactly. So despite his military success, Swain saw that Noxus was driven by greed and a thirst for power, right? As Noxus' war spread, its emperor's Boram Darkwill's life was coming to an end. So he got, what's the word? He got anxious. He got worried, right? He's about to die. Boram Darkwill is. So he's sending out everyone in Noxus, the whole Noxian army, to kind of look for an immortal cure. So it's something to make him immortal.
The immortal bash.
Something to make him immortal. And it's causing the Noxian country to kind of be spread thin right? Because they're fighting wars at every front, right? And Swain is seeing this and like, what the fuck is going on, right? So as that goes on, Noxus proceeds to invade one of the areas that we will be exploring in Arcane, Ionia. So Noxus proceeds to invade Ionia with Swain being at the head of the invasion, right? With their army spread so thin, right? He has, Borum Darkwill has people in Swain's army going to look for cures, immortality cure, while they're fighting. So it's like, bro, Swain's spread thin. Swain ends up losing that battle in Ionia and losing his arm and then shattering his knee, right? As he lays there in the dirt, he sees a crow or a raven, whichever you want to say, you know what I'm saying? He sees a crow or a raven, and through the eyes of the crow, he sees a black rose over the general, Borum Darkwill. He sees a black rose and he sees the pale woman. You feel me? So, insinuating that LeBlanc was taking a hold of Borum Darkwill the whole time. So the whole time, LeBlanc was the one that was controlling him. Exactly. Sending him to madness to look for the immortality cure, making him panic. You feel me? After he realized that, Swain comes back and he is ridiculed by all of Noxus, right? They see him as a failure because he lost the Battle of Ionia, right? Then he sets out to the Immortal Bastion that Mordekaiser created. Coming in full circle, yeah? Follow me. I'm almost done here. He goes back to the Immortal Bastion and then sees Ram, which is a demon, basically, and sees a way to control that demon. He ends up controlling the demon, heals his injuries, comes back to Noxus, and takes Noxus in a single night.
Just him himself.
It took years in the making to plan it, but once he came back and took it in a single night with him and his army. In a single night using his newfound powers. After all that, he dethroned Darkwill and created the Triferix. So instead of a monarchy, now it is a meritocracy. How the fuck you know?
I know shit.
Wait, what the fuck? How'd you know?
Meritocracy is when they like you do good shit and they praise you for it.
There you go. So he dethrones Darkwill and makes the government from a monarchy to a meritocracy, where instead of having noble blood to be a leader, you have to be a leader or high praise based off of what you bring to the table, your accomplishments, and not your noble blood.
Jack.
Okay. And then he creates something called the Triferix. Okay, you guys know what the Triferix is? Don't know what the Triferix is? Don't worry about it. I'll tell you what
it's some type of dinosaur.
Good guess. That's actually a great
dragon.
Guess. No. Great guess. But the Triferix is a ruling body of Noxus. A 3-man ruling body.
The fuck out? Good guess.
Yeah, no, I was lying. It's a 3-man ruling body. Of 3-man government, right? Where it's ruled by 3 people. Swain, another character in League of Legends called Darius, and another character that is unknown as of right now.
Darius sounds...
No, Darius is cold as shit. Imagine a warrior hell bent on just fighting. That's good. That's good.
What's his name?
Thorfinn.
What's his name?
Thorkill. Yes, basically a fucking Thorkill for real.
Bro literally switched sides just because he wanted heat.
Exactly.
That is crazy,
dude.
Thorkill for real. But
he got bored. He's like, easy did. Switch sides.
Thorkill, but without the goofiness. Thorkill, but just straight brawn and all might. So Swain,
All Might, like My Hero.
Yes. No. Yeah. Actually, yeah. He got that kind of might for real. So Swain, dethroning Darkwill, he creates a Triferix, a new system of governing led by 3 people with Swain in the middle, so that no one can ever rule unopposed ever again.
Also, kind of like checks and balances.
Exactly. So that there's checks and balances.
He was ahead of America before America was ahead.
Exactly.
He's on equal footing as the other 2.
Almost done. I got you. He embraces anyone that'll pledge their loyalty to the Empire, including the Black Rose. Even though he knows that secretly they're plotting against him, he still embraces them if they pledge their loyalty. You know what I'm saying? So, however, many Noxians secretly wonder if the darkness they face will pale in comparison to the dark things Swain has done. So, the Swain continuously talks about a new threat that comes. That new threat, I feel like is alluding to Mordekaiser. So his reign finally coming back because they live on his bastion, his immortal bastion. They in the land where his immortal bastion is, that's where they live. So it's only a matter of time for him coming back.
What if this entire time he's being manipulated by the Black Rose without even knowing? They
tried to manipulate him, but it didn't work. Because Swain's him. You feel me?
As far as he knows.
The
ultimate genjutsu, thinking that you think that you know.
Exactly. Yes.
So like, what is LeBlanc's
motives? Good question, Zeke. That is a great question.
Because it's like you doing too many pull strings from here and there to not be like actually setting foot. Like your hands are bloody.
Yeah.
But you're trying to not have them bloody. So by not being there and being seen.
True. So
but
as right people, now, she is shrouded in mystery. Not even her. The Black Rose themselves kind of know what's going on with LeBlanc. They don't. LeBlanc does her own thing. She really she's the leader of the Black Rose, but she's also behind the scenes doing God knows what we don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So her motives are unclear. She's just in the search for power, and she's always in someone's ear talking a mess. You feel me? So her motives are unknown, but all we know is she's everywhere.
What's her abilities?
Wait, so who was the
dark magic? So she knows how to she can create like images of herself, right? She can create fake images of herself. She can transform into people.
Wait, what was that like?
She can control people.
What was like
domain expansion?
Yeah, that domain expansion, like that where it just turned red.
I don't know.
Where it was like red vines.
I don't know.
Cause I'm like, bro, like, is she always in there?
Because
or is she out? Like,
because she had Mel physically
in there.
Yeah, trapped.
Yeah. I think that has to do with her power. I'm not sure what that power specifically entails, that specific domain, right? But I know she can manipulate people on a very high level. She's manipulated so many people from different countries into going into wars and shit like that. So Nox is being one of the biggest countries. She manipulated the leader of that world into going and fighting different wars and different fronts.
I'm guessing her ultimate goals are the end of the world.
Yeah.
Or
ultimate power.
Ultimate power, like total conquest. But that entails dealing with Mordekaiser.
Exactly. And doing that more, and nobody's dealing with that nigga. You feel me? Yeah.
How did Mordekaiser get so strong?
So
wait. Nobody dealing with him? He's been dealt with once by
twice actually.
LeBlanc.
Twice.
He's also lived centuries.
No.
No.
He lost the age, but
he's
hey, womp womp.
He's been alive for centuries, mind you.
Okay.
And in those centuries, he's only lost once to death, and another time to LeBlanc, which was in his inner circle.
Hey, you can get him.
Other than that, he's never lost.
You can get him once. You can get him twice.
Okay, but he was ready for that. You know what's funny though? He was ready for that, and he ended up using that to create a whole undead army.
Is he ready for Jinx? Is he ready for Echo?
But think about it. If LeBlanc is going around collecting powerful magic, right, Mel?
Yeah.
Then same could be said that she prepared to lock him away while she grows stronger and is already ready for him to come back.
True.
Ooh.
True. Could
you
be
didn't
the
think
case.
about that, did you?
He's playing checkers.
She's playing chess. However, Mordekaiser is so strong that even the souls that reside inside of that realm became his undead army, and now he can use them to go out into the real world. So once he goes out to the real world, and anybody he kills, he can have them onto his side. So he can take out a full army, and he's like, you know what? I like you guys. You're on my side now. And take in all of them into his.
Wait, so
his
how
army.
did he get locked away in the first place?
So the first time he died, right? A regular death.
No, but I'm
just
saying,
regular
how
death.
did
He
LeBlanc-
came back. Oh wait, LeBlanc.
How did LeBlanc lock him away?
LeBlanc sealed his soul away. So she stripped his soul away from his armor and sealed his soul away.
Because he's like Alphonse.
Yeah. So what's stopping her from doing it again?
She probably has to do
because
something specific.
it took a whole group of people. Like she banded a group of people together in order to overthrow him. I'm not sure how she did it. I don't know if there's details on how she did it. All I know is that she took his soul and unbound it from the armor into that area he used to be at. You feel me? So those are the three characters. We got LeBlanc, Swain, and Mordekaiser. Some of the coldest lore and stories.
How does Mordekaiser look?
Cold as shit. Oh my god, I got you, bro.
I gotta see.
I got you, bro.
Girl, man, glazing crazy.
I'm glazing Mordekaiser. This man is him.
There's no pictures of LeBlanc?
There is.
It's the girl, right? It's that old lady.
No, I don't think she's old. But this is Mordekaiser. This is Mordekaiser.
Oh, that looks cool. Dude, you know what that kind of
That's
reminds
as
me
soon as
of?
armor.
You know what that reminds me of?
That's Dark Alphonse.
That reminds me of the
I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's Mordekaiser.
the underworld in fucking Minecraft.
The Nether or the
not
the other one?
The other one.
Yeah,
where like you need to be
End
super
City?
quiet.
No, not the End City. Fuck the city. The
Oh, yeah.
fuck.
Or you need to like walk around,
You can't
crouch.
make noise.
yes.
Dude, no,
Yeah,
that
yes.
actually reminds me of that.
What's it? He's called. He's like not the sheriff, warden.
The warden.
The warden, that's
yes.
what it is. Yeah, that's such a cold name. Bro.
Also, this is his weapon. He wields a mace called Nightfall. He named his mace. It's called Nightfall. Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's just bigger than him.
Yeah, no, that's just huge. And you just his ability in the game, right? His ultimate is he sends you to the realm of where he was and where he resides, and it's just you and him in a 1v1. And he just Mordekaiser.
No, I was saying sorry.
Oh, LeBlanc, yeah.
LeBlanc,
LeBlanc is bad. LeBlanc is bad.
But
Yeah.
dude, people, look, this is what I'm saying. People were saying
Hey, I let her lock me away for real.
Oh, they're saying that
that's
old
what
lady's
I'm
LeBlanc.
saying, that old lady, because that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
She had like the
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what the fuck is she?
domain
Is that
or
the-
whatever.
Is that the
This lady,
Yeah, who's she?
dude, she was the one that was talking
The
to
mom?
the mom.
She was the one talking to them. She was
Yeah.
like part of the.
That's what I'm saying. I
upper
think she's a
echelon.
part of the Black Rose.
Honestly, that could be that. That's a good theory. That
Because
is
you remember when she tried
not
to
a
do something and then she
Mhm.
ended up getting freaking. I don't think she's LeBlanc.
LeBlanc can change forms. She
That's
can
what
change
I
into
mean.
multiple different forms of many people.
But
So
we didn't see what she really looked like when she was talking to Mel.
exactly, and we haven't even gotten introduced to her as like by name. This is all speculation. It might not even be her. Most likely is, but it might not even be her. So that was those were the three characters. You know, if you want more Arcane League lore, put it in the comment section below, and I'll talk about more League. And that's Swain. Swain is cool as shit as well.
Hey, I'm siding with LeBlanc. That's all I'm saying.
That demon Rom that he controlled, that's how he got that left arm, that red left arm.
Mhm.
Is just demon power. He's him, and that's what that crow was. At the end of the show, he has a crow. And the demon uses a crow and shit
So
like that.
one
So
day
he uses
just
powers.
is
and shit.
randomly able to see through a crow's eyes without like any context.
I mean, look at
That was the
Itachi.
demon though. The demon. That crow that belonged to that demon that he found in the
So
Immortal
that demon
Bastion.
was just like, you know what, bro? I choose you.
That demon preys on the dead and the secrets of the dead as well.
Wait,
So that's probably why that crow was there, because the battle just happened, dead people everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
So
but is Swain strong? But he's not stronger
yes,
than
not
Mordecai?
very many people are stronger than Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser did a 2-peat,
well, you said
and now he's
no-
on
Wait,
his third.
said-
Wait,
Not many people. Who is?
who is Jinx?
Not as of right now, in the story that I've read, not a soul is stronger than this man. That's why it's like a moderate situation. They had to lock this nigga up to make sure that he doesn't just go on a rampage once again in Runeterra.
I
They had to let the story.
I did forget they haven't put me in the game yet.
Nah, they didn't put Cain in the game yet. They didn't put the Cain in the game yet. So let me tell you some of the quotes though from Mordekaiser. Mordecai got some fucking cold ass quotes. One of his quotes was, "If after he died, he didn't see the glory that he thought he was in the Hall of Bones and shit, and it was all empty void. He goes, if death does not hold the kingdom I was promised, I will forge it myself." The nigga said, if the Hall of Bones isn't here, fuck them niggas. I'm gonna make that shit myself. Nuts. Goated. He also said, fear is confusion, pain is clarity. That's what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Oh, you don't get it?
I get it. It's just why you're weird.
I said he gets
No, I get it. It's just it's weird. Like, why would you say some weird shit like that?
because it's true.
But that's fire though. You feel me? Fear is confusion.
Say that, but in one of those funny voices where they make fun of people that say shit like that. Like, what do we?
What do we feel is confusion. Pain is clarity. Another one is one time he once had a mage in his grasp, right?
Uh-huh.
The mage said he would die before he gave up his secrets. Mordekaiser laughed. Big Mordo laughed, right?
Big
Mordo laughed and said that even death is no escape for you. Because, he's a necromancer.
If he kills him.
And then he proceeds to snap his neck.
If he kills him, then
on the spot.
Then he brings him back.
He brings him back. Your secrets are his anyways. It doesn't matter.
Is crazy.
It doesn't matter, bro.
It does. He went out like a man.
Sure, but then he came back like a bitch.
He went out with pride.
Nuts. Nuts.
Nah, he didn't come up like a. He didn't come back like a bitch.
He came back like a bitch, obeying his master. Come on, bro. What are you talking about?
No, dude.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
Hey, whoever
I
that
need to
mage
watch
is,
out.
That mage is a bitch. That mage is a bitch.
Damn, that's crazy.
And then in the wiki it says, should Mordekaiser come for you, even death itself will not keep you from his iron reach. His nickname is the Iron Revenant. That's weird. This nigga's him. This nigga's him.
Revenant.
The Iron Revenant is cold, bro.
I just call her Mommy LeBlanc and deal with him.
Mommy LeBlanc.
Sorry.
She is on some mommy shit. So,
what?
But yeah,
You saw the picture?
That's Mordekaiser, one of the coldest
The second
characters in the show. Who's colder?
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc is not colder, bro.
It's 1-0.
It's
1-0.
ambush. It's an ambush.
It's 1-0.
Hey,
It's an ambush.
It's a dub.
It's actually, he wanted that to happen.
It's a
Hey, you
1-0.
see how-
He wanted that to happen.
You see how quick Echo went down to number 2?
No.
That's crazy.
This is a different type of coldness.
That's crazy.
This is a different type of coldness, bro. This is
He said Echo top 2.
no,
Top 2, maybe not even 2.
This is straight might. This is straight strength coldness. Okay, this is the type of coldness this is.
Echo just hit him with that 4 seconds. 4 seconds.
Very valid, but Echo barely beat the people of Zon, so the nigga is not.
You got no
handling
faith in my boy,
Mordo.
bro.
All right, last one. I want to talk about the Triferix real quick. The Triferix in Noxus, right, which is most likely the territory that will be explored. The ruling government body is a Triferix, which is a new system of governing led by 3 people with Swain in the middle, so that no one person can rule unopposed, right? And the old regime was a monarchy ruled by 1 king, and the new regime is a meritocracy. Thank you, Brother Kane. Which is a system where people are rewarded or promoted based on their abilities and achievements rather than their social class, wealth, or any other personal characteristics. It comprises of 3 individuals, and it embodies Noxus's core values, with Swain representing vision, Darius representing might, and a faceless one embodying Guile, I believe is pronounced.
So this last guy, we have no idea.
Guile, I got you. Guile, the definition of guile or Gil, means sly or cunning intelligence, most likely referencing LeBlanc. So you know how LeBlanc is all about
Planning ahead,
cunning, deceiving, controlling from the shadows, right? And Swain himself said he even embraces the Black Rose.
And it makes sense because that area is going to be came for by
Mordo.
So you're going to
Big Mordo. So exactly. So it's probably LeBlanc that is the 3rd final member. So.
Bro, why wait 2 years for this shit to come out?
Exactly.
Gotta hit a podcast right
Exactly. Here. So that is all of the lore that you need to know on Arcane as of what's next. Right? I haven't talked about Demacia and I haven't talked about Ionia yet. But we haven't gotten very many characters, if any, from those 2 territories. Right? The only person that I can talk about from Demacia would be a character named Lux. Right? And Demacia is a place where they outlaw magic. You can't be a mage there. If you're a mage, you get either imprisoned, executed, or whatever. But Lux is from a noble family, and she was born with magic. Lux happens to be the best friend of a character we might know that we've watched for 2 seasons named Jinx. So,
No way.
It's a theory that Jinx, at the end of the show, if she's not, dead, she is taking that blimp straight to Demacia. Oh. So we might not even see Jinx in the next installment. Thank you, King. God, you're on it today, man. We might not even see Jinx in the next installment of the Arcane lore, because we're most likely going to Noxus and not Demacia, unless they do a whole we're here, Nox is here. Then they pan over to Demacia here. Then they go Ionia here, and they juggle all three. They could do that, but yeah. So Lux and Jinx in the League lore are besties. They're best friends. So she probably is going to Demacia. Kind of ends up there, and then ends up finding Lux, and then they ended up. The lore starts probably with them after the League of Legends or the Arcane show. So. Yeah, that's everything about Arcane. Oof, man, that was a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm parched. So, is there anything else you guys want to bring up before?
Bro, I'm waiting for fucking Miles Morales, bro. I'm waiting for the third movie.
The third Spider-Man movie. Woo! Spider-Verse movie. That third one is gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dude, I don't
is
know.
it gonna be better than the second one? I doubt it. I don't know.
No.
That second was a high bar to beat. High bar.
But I do have good expectations.
I do. I think they know what they're doing.
I don't know if I said it in the last one, but when the Prowler met Miles, when Miles met Miles, supposedly that when he put his fist up to him and cut him, he was trying to see that if he was, I think he's a shapeshifter, I think his name is.
Oh.
So that's why he cut him, because if there's any physical damage, then they would see, he would
revert back. Yeah.
His normal thing. Ooh. So that's why when he did it and he didn't go, now he knows like
that's a different
sick.
Miles.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually Miles. I didn't know that.
I read it, or I saw it on a reel, and I was like, damn, bro, like actually goes way deeper than you really think.
That's fire.
Because they also showed like when Miles is in the other world and he looks around, they do like still frames of all the Sinister 5, I think.
Sinister 6.
They have like
the
buildings,
right?
All the buildings have
yes.
the Sinister 6. Someone was like, it could be him. Testing to see if he's
part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, damn, bro. I
that's fire.
I don't know if I said it last pod, but like I saw that and I had to say it because I was like, dude, that's such a small detail.
I didn't even peep that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Across the Multiverse video game would go crazy.
Across the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
That's actually valid. I'm actually down for that.
Would be so
with
sick.
all the Spider-Men would be fire, dude.
And I'm not talking about just like the 3. I'm talking about like all of them.
Penny, Parker. We got fucking. What's that? What's the pig one? What's his name?
Porky.
Or was it T-Rex?
Oh fuck.
Or what was the cart? the car too?
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
wait, no, wait.
Peter
Parked car.
That's hilarious.
And then the T-Rex was like T-Whip.
But
like, what the fuck?
They have a lot of leeway they could do with Across the Spider-Verse, bro.
They just added I think they already had them, but they had it. They just added into Fortnite as like skins. Peter and Miles.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I know. I think they already had Peter, but they had Peter when he was in Across the Spider-Verse, went in his little like pink robe with the flippers.
Have they had Miles this whole time or no?
I don't know, but I saw Miles just recently, and I was like, "Damn, that'd be pretty sick." And they actually
I
just
did. I feel like they
did, right?
They have had it.
Okay.
They have Cyberpunk, right? Is that it? No, not Cyberpunk. What's his name? The punk.
Oh, Obi.
They have
Obi Jones.
Obi.
And they have, and you can take off he could have the mask on or have it off with his hair and shit.
Speaking of Obi, bro, oh my god, I was watching clips because I was getting clips for the the Echo Miles Morales kind of parallel at the comparison. I was getting clips for that, and I saw the Obi clip where he's helping Miles. Like the whole show, the only person that was really on his side and never switched up was Obi, bro. That was fire.
Miles didn't like Obi from the beginning.
And Miles didn't rock with Obi. He thought he was stealing his girl for real. Obi's just a chill guy.
No, and the best part,
Obi's just a chill guy.
He's like, dang, I want to watch. And then Obi was like, build your own.
Build your own. And then he goes,
he's like, did you just steal that?
I'm saying Obi was strolling, just taking pieces, right? Creating a watch for Miles. And then he eventually puts it all together and puts a sticky note on it and then gives it to Miles.
Oh, no, Gwen.
He gives it to Gwen.
He gives it to Gwen?
Yeah. Because
he gives it to Gwen. Sorry. And then he proceeds to, when they trap Miles inside of the little bubble, he
palm.
Yeah. Everybody's arguing about like how they should keep him here and all that. Obi just looks at Miles. He's like,
yeah,
use your palms, big dog. Use your palms. Get out of here, bro. And then,
someone said it. Someone was like, "Stop! You're not helping Obi."
Yeah,
and he was like,
"Shut up."
Yeah,
shut up. And then Obi's just like, "Hey, The kid got to do what the kid got to do. You feel me? And then Obi the whole time, it was on some cool shit helping Miles.
No, at the end
I love him, bro.
End of that clip too, he was like, and I quit, threw it, and hopped back into his own world. I was like, dude, that's crazy, bro.
Obi had aura.
I was like, that's aura right there. Hopping out, I quit.
Embodied the
exaggerated swagger of a black teen. I like that. You know, Obi had aura the whole show. I fuck with that nigga. So
movie.
Hey, so
the whole movie.
Though. Miles Morales, that whole
Miles
movie.
did too.
I'm gonna do my own thing.
I'm gonna do my own thing. Come on, bro. Sign me up for voice acting, bro. No cap.
No cap.
Anything else you guys want to add before we wrap it up? That was a lot of Arcane talk. Not enough time.
No, I'm hyped about the Avatar.
Bro, just put the microphone in the headlight, bro. What's up?
I'm hyped about the Avatar with Aang.
Yes.
With the gang.
Avatar movie 2025 is gonna be fire. Avatar new series Earthbenders, two twin sisters avatars. That's gonna be fire if it's real. Live action could go crazy next season too. Who knows? We shall see. And then some other Avatar works in the works in the future that has been unnamed so far. So that's gonna be fire. Kane, anything you want to add?
LeBlanc.
Valorant, Fortnite,
Fortnite, whatever that meant. Oh, Fortnite made a Valorant, basically a Valorant game mode.
Or like a CS:GO.
These niggas is doing everything. They're really about to take over the whole industry.
Well, I mean,
make every game possible.
I mean, look at it. Call of Duty kind of copied Fortnite with Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like Fortnite.
Mm-hmm. They got the funds,
bro.
They got the funds to copy back,
and they got the popular or the gamers to do it too with.
True. So I think Fortnite is on a generational run. I think they're about to take over multiple areas of gaming and take over like the whole industry of gaming. Any game you can think of, you'll find it in Fortnite.
No, I just got so addicted to Fortnite.
Yeah. they got multiple different game modes. They're doing their own 5v5 PvP. So I don't know. Them motherfuckers going crazy though. 1,000-Year Blood War. We will talk about that next week. We're already at 2 hours, so we're gonna wrap it up here. But we appreciate everybody in the TikTok chat. We will see you guys next week for the holidays podcast, the Christmas podcast, with our ugly sweaters. So stay tuned for that next week. It's gonna be a fun one. And is there anything else you guys want to add?
You can't.
Nope, can't say that one. All right. With that being said,
I was like,
with that being said, we'll catch you guys on the next one. We fuck with y'all and stay safe. Oh wait, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell notification on when we upload next. Make sure you join the Discord, and if you want any more of these talks, join the Discord.
Hey, to anyone that stayed through all the way through, appreciate you. Facts,
brother. We're hungry and we haven't eaten, so we're about to feast in a second. With that being said, we'll catch you on the next one.